Running. Live in the studio, coming at you like Rey Mysterio, whipping up kicks like Bruce Lee. You really thought he was the baddest? No, that's me. I'll kick you in the knee. We don't play around here. Cooper Man Plays podcast, knock your socks off, raise the roof like Messi with his lefty down the wing. Don't mess about or anything.
Okay, so tonight this could be the stream that saves your life. Don't worry, I'm here. I'm only on at the moment. I'm with a couple of people, guests as well, but hopefully Super Joe will be coming down very soon. I bloody hope so. He's supposed to be here now, but you know what he's like. You know what people are like. Bloody hell, of all the people to mess up, Joe is just, he's late, basically. So all I can say is...
Joe, you better be careful, because I will find you. And I will find you, and I have the tools to complete the situation that you put yourself into, and I shall find you.
Anyway, not really, mate. I'm only joking. Hopefully, Joe will be here. We've got Gina Q coming in as well, probably later, about an hour's time. But we're going to have a chat about anything you want, and we're going to talk about feminism. Unfortunately, for some, it's going to be really good. So let me play the intro, and here it is.
In the studio. Running. Live in the studio, coming at you like Rey Mysterio, whipping up kicks like Bruce Lee. You really thought he was the baddest? No, that's me. I'll kick you in the knee. We don't play around here. Cooper Man Plays podcast, knock your socks off, raise the roof like Messi with his lefty down the wing. Don't mess about or anything. He always delivers like Amazon Prime. He's on time. He's always on the grind, a big stepper. And he also does the webinar for me. Yeah. So whatever.
Good evening and welcome. You are all the way in. This is great, mate. I'm all the way in. I'm not just a little bit, not just a tip. We're going full in tonight, mate. What is going on here? Why has that come up on my computer? Get lost. Folder expansion. Wondering how to expand the folder. I don't want to know. Why does it tell me this kind of shit? Right. We're live. We are live. Coopman Plays. I'm joined tonight by my two right-hand man. I'm joined tonight by, before I introduce them, how are we all today? I hope we're all okay. And if you're watching, please spread the, I hope you two have spread it as well. So spread the love, people. I am available for calls, 01253 670202. It's brilliant. Don't my ear look really big? In that, I can't believe. Oh, I'm gonna have to hide that. That's
a big forehead.
That's embarrassing. I haven't got a big forehead. That's me cap. This is me thinking cap, mate. I have to think about things. Not too much though. But I am joined today by the gruesome twosome. I am joined by the super duper Ben Watkins, 2020, and
Hello.
super duper. I am joined on the microphone in my ears. I am joined by the one and only Declan, also known as G Fuel Hamster. How are you, G Fuel Hamster? Although we drink Sneak. I don't know where that's come from. He prefers Sneak, doesn't he? What do you prefer?
I don't really have a preferred one because there's loads of flavours in there. Really, I can't pick.
What's your favourite? What's your favourite, Ben?
So far, my favourite flavour.
All of them.
All the flavours in the world.
Probably one of the G Fuel ones.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
How about you, Ben? What's your favourite?
Purple Storm Sneak.
Yeah, I love Sneak. Purple Storm, amazing, absolutely amazing. I absolutely love it. I love Purple Storm. It's my favourite. And I've just had a Millions bubblegum one tonight. That's what I'm having that now, and I forgot how nice it is. It's so nice.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. It's really good because stuff like that, I can drink that. I'm okay. I've got Crohn's. You see, I don't know if anyone knows this, but I'm quite an ill puppy at the moment, and I probably will be for a bit. I've got Crohn's, so I have to be very careful what I eat and drink. So yeah, I'm getting a bit of feedback from somewhere.
Doesn't it come and go, Crohn's as well?
Yes. Not really. No, it doesn't. It doesn't really come and go. It's what the problem is with Crohn's is you've kind of got it, and if you've got it, you've kind of got it. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
I'm still coming through that. Yes, I am. I'm doing the wrong one. Right, there we go. That's right. I'm just trying to get the right mics on. Let me just sort this out. Am I right? Yeah, everything's right there. I'm just trying to think. I've got a little bit of a hum, but I'm okay. I'm not bothered. I'm sure it'll be absolutely fine. I'm sure we won't even know. It's just in my ear roll. It must be because I'm coming back free, but it's no big deal. Right, I'm sure it'll be okay. Right. Oh, shite. See, what happens with Crohn's is... Oh, God, I can't get me bloody... What is wrong with me tonight? Right. The problem with Crohn's is there's two types of Crohn's. There's type 1 and there's Crohn's. Crohn's is basically named after the Dr. Crohn's. And what it does, imagine... From your mouth to your bumhole, normally, though, in your guts, basically, in your large intestine, small intestine. And what it does, imagine having measles in your guts. That's what it is. But I've got type...
That sounds horrible.
It's not very nice at all. I've got type 1, which is tumours. Well, it's not tumours, but it's kind of blocked. Instead of it being all over, it can be in one particular place, and it's very, very... in one particular place. So imagine having it all the way down, but having it made smaller into one kind of place and it spreads across. It's like that, man.
Because what's his name has it? You know that magician Dynamo, and he goes
Dynamo
through
got
different
it.
stages of having like 1 minute he looks fine and he's dead skinny, and then next minute he's bloated to fuck.
Yeah, honestly, there's sometimes my stomach is absolutely massive. I've got a bloated stomach. It's huge. It's absolutely huge. And I look as if my mate was pregnant. It's crazy. It is actually crazy, man. It's really, really bad. It's really bad. Let me it's bugging me this. Just 1 second. Just 1 second. Right, it's me. I'm pulling something in somewhere and it's kind of, I don't know what, maybe it's nothing. If anyone can tell me if there's a hum on my screen, if anyone can tell us.
I can't hear anything.
I can't either. Maybe it's just. You know what it probably is. My earphones are probably a little bit loud, and it's probably made in. Anyway, let's forget about it. But yeah, that's what Crohn's in. And I got diagnosed about 4.5 years ago, and it just makes me ill. It's as simple as that. And when I'm ill, I'm really, 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 really ill. I mean, it really destroys me. You know, it's awful. It's awful. I can be in bed for a week. You know, I mean, it was only 3 weeks ago, I think it was, Ben, wasn't it? I was in hospital 3 weeks ago with it. You know, I mean, it just happens, and it kills me. It just knocks me out. It's really bad. It can be really bad, but it's not about my suffering. Don't worry about that. It's all good. It could be worse, couldn't it? I could not be here. There you go. You know what I mean? But I did go through a stage where I was incredibly ill. I mean, we'll get the priest round and that. Well, not the priest.
I think we went about 2 weeks from not going live.
Yeah, we did.
Like
yeah. It was really bad, wasn't it? It got to the point where it was really, really bad I was really bad for 2 weeks. And it just happens. And that happens every, I think out of 52 weeks a year, I'll probably not be able to do anything for at least 3 or 4 times out of that time for about 2 weeks. Normally, it fucks me. Yeah, absolutely, it destroys me. I know a few people who've got it.
Like, What I would do is I would take note of what I eat.
Well,
like,
yeah,
on a
that's
piece
what
of
I do.
paper and-
Yeah, that's exactly. I know what I can eat and I know what I can't eat, and it's weird what I can and can't eat. It's weird. It's so like I can't have any brown bread, and I love brown bread
brown bread.
because it's fiberish. It's full of fibre.
You'd think white bread would be worse, wouldn't you?
Well, no, white bread goes through easier than brown bread. It's full of fibre, and it pulls all the food. So fibre is good for you if you haven't got Crohn's.
Yeah.
If you've got Crohn's, you don't want fibre, and you need to stay away from pork. Pork's not
Really?
good. Pork's not good at all. Pork's really bad because it doesn't digest properly through your stomach. You see. But yeah, it's weird.
Right.
It's weird like that. You know what I mean? I will one day. I'll do a whole stream all about it. I'll go for it properly and everything. But yeah, you know what I mean. I will do. But tonight's not the night. But yeah, it is. It knocks you out. It makes you very, very ill. It does. It's really ill. And apart from that, right? I've got severe spondylitis as well, and I've got verteroceros, which is crushing of the spinal nerve. Which is basically, imagine if you've got a piece of pipe, and inside that pipe you've got, say you got 2-inch pipe, right?
Yeah.
And then inside that you've got your spinal cord goes inside the actual pipe, and that's 15 mil pipe, say, right? So 40 mil and 15, and that 40 mil pipe protects your spinal cord. Well, what's happening with mine? Mine's wasting away about halfway down to the bottom. It's thinning out, and it's just rotting away. That's the best way to kind of put it, and and that's why sometimes I need sticks to walk. It's weird. There's nothing they can do about it. But I'm on this incredible injection. It's called Humira, and what it does, it stops my body producing inflammatories.
There's something else then.
No, I've not got a fanny either. But
I've never said that.
It stops my body. Go on.
I was gonna say you like it sounded like you was on about COVID.
Yeah, well, no, you see, it's very dangerous because what it does, it's great. It means I can get about and walk and do stuff. But what's so mad about it is, right, is it pushes my immune system down. So I've not got a very good immune system. So say if someone's got a cold and they come around, I'm going to get it. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
There's no way around it. I will definitely, you know what I need to do? I need to go change to multi-stream because I'm not seeing who's talking to me. I think someone else spoke to me, haven't they? Yeah, I'm on my multi-stream now, so I can see who's talking to me now properly. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So it lowers my immune system. So I'm open to colds and all that. I mean, I've gone into septic shock now 3 times, which is bad, isn't it? Which is really bad. I mean, the last time I was actually in hospital and got it. Really, honestly, right. I'm not exaggerating, but I was saying the Lord's Prayer at 4:00 in the morning. That's how bad it was. It was really, really bad. I was really fucking worried. They were really worried. I had a temperature of it was like 40 plus, and I had my heart rate was 140, 150 resting,
Jesus.
and my blood pressure basically 120 over 80 is ideal. My lower end had gone slightly higher than my top end. I was bottoming them out about 30 pressure. Very, very bad. I mean, it was really, really bad. They were getting fluids and
Sounds terrifying. Though.
Oh mate, I tell you what, the first time I went to septic shock, I was at home, right? And it was that bad, I started to hallucinate. I was hallucinating in my bedroom. And I didn't know what it was like this mad rush. I was falling asleep now, vroom, like that to my head, like it was really horrible.
Adrenaline.
Oh, it was mate. It was horrific. It really was bad. It really was. Tell us if anyone's had any near-death experiences. Tell us about them. Have you two had any near-death experiences?
Well,
I've got a few
really
actually,
ill
but
once,
go on. Yeah, go on.
It was probably the illest I've ever been, and I don't know where it came from. It went through my whole house. Thankfully, my brother didn't get it, but basically all the adults had it, and it was like this sickness and diarrhea bug. But
All right, okay.
it was like you know how when you normally have sickness and diarrhea, you get maybe it calms down for a few hours, and then it might go up and down, up and down. Well, this
Yeah,
was like
yeah.
constant sickness, constant diarrhea. There was not a minute of like relief from it, and it would make you tired as well.
Right.
But you'd get hot, cold sweats. But I'm not joking. I was so hot and so like knackered from lack of sleep and stuff.
So you was
That,
kind
like,
of fitting almost. It's like a
sort of,
fit,
and
like
sort of,
Right.
and I was hallucinating that there was like broken glass in my bed, and I
Wow.
could feel it, and like I could hear it crunching. But then I'd freak out and get up and be nothing.
So
there.
what was it? What
It was just like a
actually,
bug.
but really like a virus.
Like it was.
Virus.
It went on for about 2 days.
Wow, bloody hell! I mean, I've had a few near-death experiences, but I'll tell you in a minute. How about you, Ben? Have you had anything?
The only time I had one is when I was little. Basically, my dad was driving and my cousin Darren was in the car. And basically, I opened the door like a dickhead. I ended up starting
Fucking
flying
hell.
out. And I got
Joking.
grabbed back in the car, yeah.
Fuck! Jeez, how old was you? You bloody nutcase!
I think I was about 5.
Why didn't they
Wow.
have
Something like
child
that.
locks on?
Yeah,
It's
5.
my dad and Darren.
Yeah, fair. We'll say no
Alright.
more on that subject.
Yeah.
I've had quite a few near-death experiences. Honestly, I have
Fucking
had. You know that actual. You know that. You know when people say you see a light above you and all.
Yeah.
And I've been there, mate. It's happened
Yeah.
a few times. Honestly, I'm the most fucking. Many years ago, I was a plumber, heating engineer, as you call it. Many years ago, right? Many years ago, before I worked for social services and that. And before I became a professional streamer, which I am now, well, you know what I mean. And I've been a musician and all sorts through my life, but that's my main thing. I've been a musician, really. And I work for social. What on earth is going on?
I just dropped the glass. Don't worry
Did you?
about
You
it.
big Joey. That's talking about glass in your bed. You have got glass in your bed
It is,
after
it's
all that.
weird, isn't it?
Unbelievable.
No.
That. What's a coincidence?
I
And
know,
anyway,
yeah.
right. So there I was. I was at work early in the morning, and I had to crawl under this like scaffold. And I came out, and I hit my head on the scaffolding on the end, right, and knocked myself out completely, right. And as I collapsed, I went down and I crushed my right ankle or my left one. I can't remember.
shit.
Left ankle it was. I completely
Oh.
my ankle went like that, right, on itself like that. I was wearing boots
Yeah.
and stuff, and I crushed it. I absolutely fucked it completely.
I
Right, game
remember
over.
when I broke my ankle.
That's
Oh,
yeah. You've had
horrible.
pins and plates in yours, isn't it? So it's terrible. Well, I knocked myself out, right? And when I came to, I thought I was dead. I thought I was dying. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't take a breath. And what it is,
That's weird.
it's horrible. No, the reason why that is because when you hit your head, I hit my head there like that, and it pushed my head down into my neck. And sometimes when that happens, your body can't react, and
Yeah.
you start to you can't breathe. You can't get your breathing back open. It's like a natural shutdown of your body. And that's a true fact. And I was seeing the lights, and I was seeing, trying to, and you know what I mean. I was seeing the lights
Yeah.
and my life flashing before me, and honestly everything. And fucking hell, I'm there down in the corner basically, right? And I didn't manage to like a little breath, and then a bit more, and then I was okay. But I didn't realise that I'd completely obliterated my ankle. I didn't even realise, right? And I tried to stand up, and it was like, oh God. Anyway, so I crawled myself to the corner. Remember, this is like a work site, and there's people walking past me going, "Go on, you lazy shit, get up!" And I'm thinking, I've just nearly died. You know what I mean? I've nearly died. I can't. And anyway, the guy is a lovely fella. He's such a fucking great guy. He's called Albert. I love him. I honestly, he's such a. It's like he's a bit gypsy, and he pretends he's Norwegian. Yeah, I know. He pretends he's Norwegian. He's not really Norwegian. He just pretends, right? And he's so funny. He's brilliant. He came after the accident. He came round my house in his site forklift, and I'm telling you, it took up the whole of the street. Not like a little forklift. I'm on about a site one where the wheels are bigger than buses. Fucking massive it was. Parked outside my house. No one could get past. And he dropped me off a big 55-pounder potatoes. Lovely guy. Honestly, I love him. He's such a cool guy. He's from Leeds, actually. He's a really nice guy. And anyway, right, so he's there, and he says, right, well, I better ring up an ambulance. I said, yes, ring up an ambulance, you doodah. He says, yeah, but they won't be happy. I don't give a fuck. Right, just ring them. I'm in absolute agony here. You know what I mean? So, bloody next thing you know, he's come back and he's all sheepish. He's like, the police are coming and they're sending out the air ambulance. I'm thinking, what have you said to him? What have you said to him? But it so happens that the police have to come out anyway because it's on site, right?
Yeah.
If there's any foul play. And the armed response unit was nearby.
Oh, my
so
God.
the armed response came on. The best thing about this was at Montgomery High School, right?
Oh,
Right. So they cleared the actual playing fields, right? And they'd landed the helicopter in the fucking field. I'm so famous for it, you know what I mean? And they all came out. Brilliant. And everyone's there going, oh, I better go with him, like, because I better go with him to the hospital. And I didn't. They took me to the air ambulance, and there was an ambulance, a normal ambulance next to it, and I went in the ambulance, right, because it was cheaper, obviously, and they had to be called away, right. And do you know how many people want to come with me then? None.
No.
Fucking wankers, none of them. It shows you, doesn't it, the mentality of these buggers. But yeah, no, it was brilliant. It was so funny though. When I look back, it was hilarious, man. It was so hilarious. It really was funny. It was brilliant. How about yourself? Have you had any good stories?
I don't think I've actually broke a bone, but
Have you not broke a bone?
I remember
Wow.
one time I was walking to the gym, and there's
I
this
broke
like
my bone.
bump in the road that you
I know
can't
you
really
have,
see,
Ben.
and I fell over it, and I jarred my wrist. And if you've ever done that, it's worse than breaking a bone, because at least
No.
if you break a bone, you can keep it still. Right? But
I've
this,
broke
it's like,
both by collarbones. It was horrific. Honestly,
it's like
believe it was horrific.
You can't even if your muscles stimulate it. Oh, mate.
Your
The
wrist,
first
mate.
24 hours is the worst.
I punched right. It's just that stupid. I used to be Mr. Angry years ago. I really was. And my right hand, if you look at my right hand, it's I've got no knuckle bone here. The bone's gone. It's called like a cap on top of that one, and that one, it's gone, right? The reason why that is, Ben, is because I'd just been paid, right? I was having an argument with the missus. I think Lemis was in the car at the time. So I went to the actual the cash machine to get some money out for the missus for some shopping, right? And it took my card. I was fuming. And we'd been arguing for about 2 days or something. I don't know. This was when it was good. And we'd been arguing. And I was so angry. Right? It swallowed my card. And I punched the machine so hard, right? I punched it so hard, right? And because it hurt so much, right, I punched it again. I shattered both my two top of my fingers, which is the most ridiculous thing to do. It was horrific. And I didn't know I'd broke it. And I had no idea. But about half an hour later, I'm thinking, this is really hurting. And holy shit, it was agony. I mean, Ben, you must know about breaking bones with your ankle. I bet that fucking that must have hurt. That was bad, wasn't it?
I was
How
in
bad was
college
it?
when I did it.
Yeah. So how did you do it, mate? Tell us about it. How you did it?
Basically, some
Don't
of my
forget
mates,
to share the stream, lads. Don't forget to share it on Facebook and that.
some
Go
of
on,
my
sorry.
mates were wanting me in college, and basically was finishing and was messing around, and it was mud and wet, like rain. Basically, slipped on the mud and went flying and broke it in 2 different places.
Fucking, that's not nice, is it? So he's basically messing about and he did it, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, you know when England under 21s came to Blackpool Football Club, I'm going back about, 15 years ago, Ben? Do you remember that? Well, you know why?
Yeah.
Do you remember the match? It was late. It was late starting. Do you know why?
No.
Because of me. Right? There was
Why?
the referees, right? This is honestly, the referee and linesmen were on a coach. They were on a red way, aren't they, or something? They're called Red Summit anyway, Red Summit coaches, aren't they? And I was coming home from work on my motorbike, and I was stationary at the roundabout near B&M. B&Q, the big one. You know the one with the big roundabout, just off the motorway. I just come off the motorway. I'm sat there, right? This fucking coach, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't stop. Slams right in the back at me, knocks me out completely. I end up literally I wake up literally like from being unconscious, knocked out unconscious. Right? He thought he'd killed me, honestly, and I woke up literally about 2 centimeters away from the big tire. I wrote off the front of the bus. Right, the front of the bus was fucked. Right, and ambulances were there. Ambulances were there, and everything's crazy. And and that bus was the bus that was going to Blackpool Football Club for the England under 21s. They were playing. How mad's that? And I held the game up, and I had a ticket. I was supposed to be going. I was supposed to be going that night. So my eldest lad went with my dad instead with his girlfriend. Yeah. They really loved it. You know, they didn't even come and see me in hospital. They just went to the match. Cheeky sods. But mate. I was in seriously. Fucking hell. It was dodgy that, and I felt okay actually.
Yeah.
And then I stood up, right, and then I was like, oh shit. And then they had to get the ambulance. I said, do you need an ambulance? And I said, yeah, I do. I was sat in the policeman's car, you know, because he has to do like a breath test, sideways with my legs out. And then when I tried to stood up, that was it. I was gone. I couldn't fucking stand up. Madness. Weird as that, mate. That was another near-death experience. I could see it coming in my back mirrors. I broke my hand once. Carl broke his hand once. Carl Cooper broke his hand. That's nice. How did you break your hand, Carl? Tell us all about it. So, yeah, I broke loads of bones in my body. Arms, shoulders, collarbones, knees. My knee, I fucked my knee up in the army. Basically, I had it crushed.
I might have broke one, but I wouldn't know because I don't think I ever have, but...
What do you mean?
You
might know. I mean, Ben's, you've broke your ankle, haven't you, Ben? What else have you broke?
Yeah, just my ankle.
Nothing else, just your ankle. So you've just hurt your wrist, basically, haven't you? That's a bit funny, isn't it? So have you got a limp wrist now?
If they can join the party, Mark.
No, it's can't really, mate.
Oh, okay.
No, because it's just nice like this at the moment, isn't it? And plus, they've not been on here before as well, isn't it? So it's, you know what I mean? It wouldn't really, if they've not been on, it wouldn't really work, would it, mate? You know what I mean?
No.
You know. So Joe's supposed to be here. I don't know where Joe is. I've got absolutely no idea. He's a pain in the arse. Mate. It's unbelievable. I don't
know why you not used to it by now.
It was his idea in a way, wasn't it? I mean, he actually said he wanted to come in and join the party. He broke his hand on some... Oh, I think I remember that, Carl, actually. Carl actually broke his hand hitting someone. Which is a bit... I think it was was it a teacher at school or something? I'm sure, because he was a bit of a nutter, Carl. You know what I mean? Just a second. No, I've not had a message off him yet. I've not had a message off Joe, which is very rude. Very rude. Oh, by the way, I'm late. I mean, what's all that about? Do you know what I mean, Ben? Hey? What? You know what he's going to get, Joe? He's going to get the...
When I find you, I will find out where you live. And with no anticipation, I will...
thought you would have done like the... what's his name? Liam Neeson saying.
Well, yeah. What is that? What is that saying? I have a set of skills and all that stuff, isn't it? You don't know who I am. I know who you are. I have a
squeaky one.
A unique set.
Oh my god! There's no need.
What's one? I can change the chat one. That's a low one, and then I can go like
this, and then when I find you, I'm gonna give you a right good hiding, you little bugger. When I find where you live, I'm gonna give you a right good memory, you little bugger. You wait and see.
Yeah, you wait and see. I'm coming with him.
No, you're not. I'm going on my own. I'm a big boy.
No, you're not. You're a very little boy.
I'm a very big boy now. Please don't be nasty. I'm a very big boy.
That's weird, mate. I've got to stop doing stuff like that. It's weird, isn't it? It is weird, isn't it? It's not normal. It's not right. It's really not right. You know,
You've never been normal.
I've got all sorts in here. Look, I've got this one.
I'm sure I will find out where you live. Oh, that's pretty good of you to know. That's alright. I've got
When I was a little boy, child one, that's pretty good, isn't it? I like that one. And then I've got
This is me. I'm ringing on the phone. This is supposed to be a telephone. This is pretty good, isn't it? Then I've got distortion in your face, distortion.
That sounds like you're in a jet or something.
And then, right, I've got this one, which is
Radio
completely useless, right?
Sorry, wait on. I've got this one which is completely useless. And it just basically whistles. So when I talk, it'll just whistle. I'll show you.
How you doing, boys? You alright? What have you been up to? Have you been doing anything? It's like, it's weird, isn't it? It's completely useless. Completely useless. It's just me whistling. Weird, isn't it? Absolutely completely useless. And then I've got the old vocoder. Sorry.
I've got this one, the old vocoder.
That's pretty cool. I've got some lovely harmonies. Pretty cool, isn't it? I love it. Yeah, because I've got all that crap. Oh, mate, I'm take it off. And there's many others as well. There's loads of them. How did you break your hand then, Carl, on someone's head? Tell us about that then. I don't know what all that was about. What was all that about? I'd love to know about that. Give us a ring on 01253 620202 if you're alive and about and you wish to talk to us. I don't even. Can anyone get hold of Joe? Because I don't know where he is. He's not answered any text. He's a waste of time. It's unbelievable, isn't it?
Not even bother with that because it never really gets anywhere.
I'll try and ring him.
Yeah, because it's now like 20 to 6. I mean, he was having his tea at 4 and supposed to be here by 5. I mean, there's not much worth ethic going on there, is there? do you know what I mean? It's absolute. I can't believe it. It's supposed to be. I just can't believe it. I'm shocked. I'm shocked, mate.
I'm not. I'm fucking not.
Well, I'm shocked. It's nearly an hour late. Yeah, I'm a bit shocked. It's nearly a bloody hour late, for Christ's sake. But I'm covering it all right. I'm all right. It's not too bad. So, did you know? Has anyone heard of a guy called Tim Westwood? Tim Westwood in the house today, living it large, mate. Tap at Tim Westwood. I've never heard of him. Basically, Tim Westwood, Phase Dragon Slayer. Joe's gone for piano lessons with Nan instead. Most probably, yeah. I don't blame you.
What?
No, he hasn't really. That's just Phase Dragon Slayer. Why
Oh,
not?
right. I was like,
Yeah, no.
when did he start doing piano lessons?
No, it's not. Believe you me, man. I don't know how that would. I don't know how that would work really. To
No
start with.
answer.
No answer. That's crazy. If he can't even be asked to even tell me, then that'd be really upsetting. If you can't even be bothered to tell me, that's really bad. It's really bad. Right. Right. Tim Westwood has been done again for stalking and sexual harassment again and sexual assault. Again, these are more cases that have come forward. Now, what we've learned over the years, right, I don't know if you know who Tim Westwood is. Tim Westwood was quite a massive DJ on Radio 1 that used to do all the old rap stuff and all the old house music and all that stuff in the 90s onwards. You might not have ever heard of him, but that's what he did. And he was big. Imagine Ali G, but without the dress sense. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. He always looks a bit. To be honest, right? When you saw him live, right? He was always, yeah, man, all right. He sounded like. I've got to be careful how I put this. He sounded very American when he wasn't.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? He was all over the top American, Dex and
Right.
Ben. He really was. And he was one of them people that you just have. If you knew him in real life, you think, what a knobhead. He just would. He came across as a bit of a dick, really. From in my opinion, I mean that. You know, I'm not saying that he was. I'm just saying, you know. But now he's been done for this. I'm like thinking, well, yeah, he did look a bit creepy. Do you know what I mean? He looked a little bit creepy, didn't he?
And he's been done before. And then
Well,
why has he been allowed to do
he's
it
not.
again?
He's not been done before, right? But these allegations these are
been
new
before,
allegations on top
right.
of the other ones that came out about 6 months ago. So there's more allegations come forward. That's the problem. And yeah, he always, you know what I mean? He's kind of like one of them creepy friends that you'd have. You know what I mean? Oh, he's a bit weird, him. Why does he act like that? You know what I mean? He's a bit, to me, I always thought it was a bit weird. But I'm sure we'll find out the truth. But we found out lately, though, that, you know, when the newspapers get all the actions that have happened, again, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, when someone gets accused of something now, it doesn't come straight away in the news, does it? It's quite, they're a bit careful because of what's happened at BBC again.
Although
he is a BBC,
really they
you know.
should do, because then it might open other people's mouths into going, well, hang on, yeah, actually, he's done it to me.
Yeah, but is it not like being tried by media, which is a bit unfair, isn't it, as well? There's both sides to it, which is so difficult to like, kind of like, think, you know. But BBC again, yeah, it was BBC, bloody what's it? Have they covered it up again? I don't know. Who knows? But I mean, when people do stuff like that, man, it's basically, it's abusement of power. I mean, look what's happened to R. Kelly. I Believe I Can Fly, that dude, right? Just got 30 years, hasn't he?
Yeah,
30 years.
But he's been like,
He's
basically
been like,
Jimmy
yeah.
Savile for
Oh,
years.
he's been young girls and everything. It's terrible, isn't he? But I think this is what he's been doing as well. It's true, he touched me. Oh my God, here we go. We've always got one. No, he didn't. Who did? Tim Westwood touched you, or R. Kelly? I mean, R. Kelly would be better. He's worth more. We could make more money. Shouldn't joke about that. Do apologise. Rewind that. Sorry about that. Won't say that again. What a terrible thing to say. But yes, Tim Westwood. That's the kind of shit he used to do. He used to do things like that. Yeah, in the studio tonight, man. We got the big man. He's the big papa. That's what he used to do, man. He used to do all that shit. It was fucking mental.
He's
honestly.
obviously not right in the head.
Oh, mate, it was just over. Yeah, mate, you know what I mean? All right, yeah, we got it, man. It's all cool, baby. Oh, yeah. I'm here on that. No, he didn't use that one, but that's the kind of stuff he used to go, yeah, it's Tim Westwood in the house. Like that. That's kind of showing you what he can. That's what he was like. Anyway, that's Tim Westwood. He's a waste of time. There's an amber weather warning for Tuesday the 19th. So less than a week today, amber weather. That means it's going to be damn hot. It's going to be so hot. It's going to be killing people. That's the amber warning comes out because it's going to be bloody hot. It really is. So that's a bit dodgy, isn't it? What are we going to do about that? I mean, that's what they say, you know, right? I watched this really good program about how to keep your house warm, cool during the day. It's weird, right? What they say is, right, close all your windows. This is what they're saying. Close all your windows, put curtains up above them, right? And don't open the windows. And that will make your house cooler. And at night, open all your windows up, right? And get a fan and point it at the window through the night. So I just don't understand how that would work. What do you think about that, lads?
No.
What do you think?
And I know it doesn't work because I've tried it.
Yeah. How about you, Ben? Have you tried anything?
I tried everything in my old room, every trick in the book. You know, in lockdown, when the first one, when it was in summer.
Yeah.
Obviously, the second one was in winter, but the first one, I tried every trick. I was in lockdown, so I had the spare time to try every trick in the book.
Yeah.
Nothing works. If your room's warm, your room's warm. The only
Yeah, but you can get a fan. I mean, a fan's going to help, innit?
Yeah, but no, because it just wafts warm air around.
I suppose it does, but at least it's a breeze. Like a warm breeze is better than nothing, innit?
You need, like, basically a fan that actually creates cold air.
Them Dysons do them, but they're like 300 quid, aren't they? They're really, you know, them Dyson fans that blow cold air, they're about £300, them.
Yeah.
Have you tried them? I've tried one, and they're unbelievable. They work. They really do work. What do you, Ben? What do you do, Ben, when it's really hot? Then do you just take all your clothes off and sit and watch TV?
Naked and put the fan on.
I don't even want to picture
I can't
that.
really do that, mate, because I've got family in here. You know what I mean?
Can you not just lock your door?
I need to. I
used to do that anyway when my mum lived in. Just go down.
What if
in
I
your
need to go
boxes.
get a drink all the time? It means I've got to get
Go
dressed
down in your
again.
boxes.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to be naked,
I-
Deck. Just put your box
I
on.
used to like I used to be naked in my room. I didn't give a damn though. When you go down for a drink, just put your boxes back on. Simple as that.
I'm trying to get that picture out of my head, man. It's
I don't really
disturbing
wanna get it in
picture,
mind in the first
mate.
place.
I'm picturing you now naked in your house, right, in your front room, all the windows wide open with a fan on you and your hair waving in the back like off
Just think
a
about
film
the
set.
sheets.
Put some freezer blocks behind your fan. Yeah, maybe, I suppose.
No,
Maybe.
just think about the sheet.
Yeah, but that
Think
only
about
works
what
for, like,
sheets.
maybe an hour.
Oh, Ben's going away, isn't he? Ben's going on holiday with his good lady, Anne-Marie, the beautiful Anne-Marie, who's here on Fridays. They're going away for a bit of a, what do they call it, right? It's a
Maybe.
week, It's a what?
Maybe.
What do you mean, maybe? Well, he's going for a weekend away. What do they call it, Declan? When you go
Dirty
a dirty
weekend.
week. He's going for a dirty weekend, isn't he? He's going for a right dirty weekend. I feel sorry for whoever's got to clean them sheets on Monday. I'm telling you, my heart goes. What hotel will we be staying at, Ben?
Oh, I forgot what it's called. Amory sent me a picture of it.
Right. Well, when I find out what it is, right, I'm going to give them free advertising on this channel just because of the state of their sheets. Because their sheets are going to be destroyed. There's going to be... I don't even want to... Please don't go into detail what's going to happen over that weekend, Ben. Our listeners will just... They'll be ringing in and complaining. Never mind what to talk about stuff, mate. So please don't tell us what's going on, mate. Don't tell us, Jesus Christ almighty. Mate, I'm still got this picture of you completely naked, sitting on your chair, sitting on your gaming chair, playing your Xbox with a fan on you. Like, oh, Jesus Christ. The FIFA King, I think he's going Wales because he said he's going to bang her for a week.
It's a shame,
I like
though.
it. That's an old one. An old one, but a
you
good
going
one.
to what, you going to the farm?
No, FIFA King says that you said you're going to Wales because you said he's going to bang her for a week. That means Banger's a place in Wales, isn't it? Banger's a place in Wales.
I don't play with sheets.
No, it's not sheep.
Do you know what I've
Don't
always
worry
thought
about
would
it.
be a
It's all
prank, right? Get a Welsh farmer in the middle of nowhere, lives on his own, right? Wait till night, everyone dress up as giant fucking animals and just run around in his field at night making noise.
Where'd you come up with this stuff from?
I don't know,
Where'd
I
you
just
come up
thought
with
it'd
this
be-
from?
Can you
Has
imagine
anyone
getting up
managed-
in the middle of the night and there's a big
Has anybody
giraffe
managed to get hold of
running
Joe
around in the
yet?
dark?
Can you try and
Nope.
ring Joe or text him or
I
something?
tried.
What the hell's going on? This is not nice, is it? I mean, you could at least text me, couldn't you? Do you know what I mean? Unbelievable. It's very rude. I'm trying to run a business here, for God's sake. I'm streaming tonight. Ben, what? You know you put in, what's it, the same thing that I've put in. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, you
But
forgot
it's-
to put it in the other group.
No, you need to put it on Facebook as your thing, like a proper thing on Facebook, you Joey.
No.
You big
I'm a dick.
plonker. Put it in there as well, mate. Right, where's Joseph? You sent it. Oh, God's sake! I'm gonna send. I'm gonna send Joe a message now. Live on it. Here we go. Joe, just wondering where you are. Hope you've not been murdered on the way here. If you have, just delete this message. Where the hell are you? It's bloody 10 to 6, you bellend. I can't call you a retard because I'll get told off and I get banned again. You're not a retard. You're just a bellend. All right, mate. See you soon. God's sake.
You should have said.
Hard work, innit?
You should have said "love you" at the end of it. You
Oh, I
didn't say
forgot.
that.
Well, he knows I love him. I love him, really. He's a pain in the eye. I can't believe he's not even text me. Fucking 10 to 6, the fucking bellend. Unless,
He's probably not even coming.
has he got a watch? Yeah, but why would you say you're coming in?
He'll be watching now.
I don't get it.
Trying to think of like a really elaborate reason.
Yeah,
why he
well,
can't
I'm not having it. I'm not, because there's no reason why. It's 6 o'clock now. You could have told me. You could. We have this trouble with Damo. And where's Damo now, lads? Where's Damo? Gone. He's gone, mate. I wonder how Damo is. I've not heard from Damo. Actually, I do miss the big ball of love because he was a cracking singer, wasn't he? Not really, but
Gary's
anyway,
better.
let's. Gary, hopefully, we'll have Gary back. Oh, I can't wait. I hope. I want to get Gary back. Gary and you, I'll be ace, man. We'll have a fortnight. Brilliant, won't it? So I just want to do a test on you lads, if you don't mind. I happen to have here, ready to go, I have what is known as music to put you in a better mood. Now, I want to try this to see if this does actually get you in a better mood. I'm going to play it now to see if it actually gets you in a better mood. Are you ready for this?
Okay.
Yeah? Are you ready? Now, the surprising thing is, this starts off with fan noise, I think, which is a bit kind of annoying, actually, but here we go. See if it works, lads. Are you ready? Here we go.
You know I can't hear it, don't you?
Well, you will be able to hear it in a minute.
Oh,
Listen to it. You beat Joey. It's just... I'm finding it a bit frustrating, actually. It's not really getting me in a good mood so far.
I can't hear it.
It's got like... Because you can hear it, put your thing on
No,
so you can hear it.
No,
So you two can't hear it at all?
no,
Through the headset.
no, I can't.
Well, that's a bloody... You used to be able to, Ben. How come you can't hear it now? You used to mute your mic, didn't you, and put it on your TV.
Oh, yeah, right, okay. You didn't
Oh
say
yeah,
that.
was there?
Sorry,
Give me a
mate.
second.
Right. Put it on your TV, right. Tell me when you're ready. Right, and then when you want to speak, just unmute your mic and... All right, yeah?
Right, okay.
Right. Are you both ready? Turn it up on your TV, and here we go. I mean, that is supposed to put you in a better mood. That's just making me feel quite sad. It's making me feel quite sad, that is. That's music to make you sad, really, isn't it? Sounds a bit, yeah, Minecraft start menu. Yeah, it is, mate, it is. Come back,
It
you
sounds
two.
like-
Come back, come back.
It sounds like the music from the Titanic.
It's shit, isn't it?
It
That is
sounds
not...
like, you know what it sounds like, right? It's not even as good as Minecraft. It's basically when the first sort of iPhones came out, and like the iPhone 3, and they had Candy Crush and shit like that, and
All right,
the game music. It just
8-bit
sounds like
music,
that.
you mean?
Yeah.
I don't think it's as bad as that.
No, it's
Um,
the same sort of thing though. When you do you
It's
remember
awful,
them?
isn't it?
Do you remember them games on PC where you'd have to find objects on the Titanic and
Yes,
there'd be shitloads
yeah.
of stuff in the
Oh,
room?
yeah.
It's
Monkey
like that.
Island, you mean?
Yeah.
There was a really... Do you remember that game years ago? It was brilliant. I loved it. And it was... What was it called? It wasn't Monkey Island, but it was one where he... In a plane crash and all sorts, and he was around France on one of them. And you just basically go around and you point and clicked, and he would run there and look
Yeah.
at stuff. And what was that called? That I love that. It was so good. Such a good game, that.
I don't know.
I can't remember what it's called, but it was ace. I loved it. But that music does not put you in a better mood. It made me feel a bit sad.
It
and
might
it was
do
a bit
after a
like,
while, but
what? After you've killed your family?
I tell you what I like. And I always want to buy one when I go to these weird little shops that sell them, but I never end up buying one because they're always way too much. But you know those chimes that are made out of bamboo?
Oh, yeah, yeah, I
And you
do.
put them outside. I like them. I don't like the metal ones. The metal ones.
Well,
are
I'll
a
tell you
bit-
what I'll do, mate. When I'm about next, right, I'll get you one. I'm gonna get you one of those bamboo little chime things with about 4 or 5 little whatsits, and there's like a thing,
Yeah.
a knocker in the middle. I'll get you one. If it calms you down and makes you nice and relaxed, it's worth it,
That
right?
would, like,
I'll
that
sort
would
it
like
out.
the sound
just-
of,
Mark,
like
I've
the
just found
beach
something on
waves and-
Twitter.
What have you found on Twitter, mate?
I've just sent it you now.
You've sent it me. Is this live news? Oh yeah, something's just come up. Oh, here we go. What could it be on Twitter? Is it about Man United? I hope not. Jesus Christ, how exciting that would be. I bet it is. Oh, what's this? What is this? We are looking for sponsors for the day. Any takers? Blackpool football. Oh right, okay. looking for sponsors, right? So what's this about? Confirming that Blackpool FC, Blackpool FT. What's that mean? Football therapy, right? Will be joining us at Place to Place Mental Health Matters Trophy, representing the North of Northwest. What do you mean? I don't know. Right, I need some more information about that. We are looking for a sponsor for the day. Any takers? Right, well, I'll get in touch with them. I'll see what that involves, and we'll take it from there. Thank you very much, Ben. We will have a look. Maybe we can get Coopman Plays on the... maybe go down that route, perhaps. Maybe get Coopman Plays on the shirts or something. I don't know. Maybe that might be an idea. Is that another thing you've sent? No, it's not. Sorry, Ben. My fault. Unbelievable. Well, he's in the bad books now. That's it. Game over for him. That's it now, Ben.
He's going to get cancelled.
He's cancelled. I'll tell you what, right. Listen, we need to get this sorted out. This is a really important thing I've got to talk about, and it's all about, you know what I'm going to say, don't you? Feminism.
No.
Feminism.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Right. Right. People joked. I'm a feminist. I'm a feminist. Right. People said, "Oh, he's a feminist. Oh, you can't be." But you can. If you read what a feminist is in the dictionary, it actually says a feminist. It doesn't say any gender. There is not a gender. It says somebody who. It's not a woman.
The ironic thing about it is
about what?
That the feminists
think very carefully before you say this.
Feminist.
Of course, no.
If you're a male, no, they don't. They don't. A lot of them don't like males.
No, that's untrue. That is bullshit. Right, right. The feminist movement. Right. Let me explain it to you. Right. What a feminist actually is, in the dictionary, a feminist is someone, not a man or a woman, someone who believes that women should be equal and treated equal as men. That is feminism. That's what feminism is.
Problem
the same problem is what?
I'll explain it to you, right?
Right.
So you
think feminists are just lesbians, big bulky lesbians who want to fight everyone. That is not
the same problem.
That's
as
not
the
what
vegans,
they are.
And I'll explain what I mean, right?
The vegans, okay.
So vegans, right? You got some vegans that are just vegan and they get on with life. They don't make it a big deal. They're vegan. That's it. Like they just
I've not met one of them.
Right?
I've never met a vegan like that.
The majority of the vegans who push it in your face, or they call you a nonce if you're not a vegan, or if they see you eating meat, they stand outside your shop with a fucking sign or a video of a pig getting slaughtered, right? That's the same problem with feminists, right? You have the other feminists that are not good, and they say horrible things, and they say, "Oh, men should be like culled at birth." That's the problem with it.
Well,
they're the ones that are like
yeah. I know exactly what you mean, but right, I'm just stating the fact, right, that a feminist in the dictionary is somebody, not a woman or a lady or a female. That's not what it is. It's someone. A feminist. A feminist is someone that believes that men and women should be treated equal. That's what that's what it says. That's what it says. Yeah. And I'm a feminist. Now, the problem we've got, right? Feminists, right? Okay, they go on about. They need men. I think feminists need men to help them, right? So what they do, they say, well, no one helps us. You're not right. I'm going basically, right, the football on at the moment, okay? The women's football. Now, the women's football won't ever get the same amount of money that the men's football do. They just won't, because there's not the audience there, okay? So if they want to be like, let's get them to be true women and true feminists and stand up for women, for each other, and there's more, right? This is how silly it is, right? Yeah, this is a true fact, right? Women, every single article, they are cleverer and smarter than males. That's a fact. They are. They're cleverer and smarter. They are, right? They're cleverer than males. It's as simple as that, right? There's no argument there. That is true, right? And there's more of them, right? Okay. So, if they're that smart and clever, why do they need like men to help, and you know what I mean. Look,
Yeah.
I'm joking about it, you know what I mean. I'm having a laugh, right? Don't take it seriously. It's my character, right? Now, so it annoys me that they some people moan and things and say terrible things and you know what I mean and be horrible about it. No. The feminist movement is great in the what's it right now. I saw a great film about this, right? A really, really good film, and it's this guy that he has a YouTube channel. Very, very successful guy, really clever, right? Very good, right? And it was all about what is a woman. That's what it's called. And he went to all these different places. He even went to universities where, excuse me, there's a guy who teaches gender studies and sexual studies and all that stuff, right? And this is a professor, right? This is a super duper professor, right? He knows all about it, right? He went to him, and this guy said to me, sat down and says, right, so tell me about what you do here. And he went through blah, 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 about half an hour, blah blah blah. They speeded it up because it was just fucking boring, right? And it came to the point, and he says, right, okay, I've got a question for you. What is a woman?
Yeah.
And he couldn't answer it. He couldn't answer it. And the reason why he couldn't answer it, right, is because he was too scared to answer it. Because no matter what he says, he'll be wrong. Now, the definition, now going through loads of things, and he even went to marches. He went to, like, women's liberation marches and like all like that, right? And he just asked, he just asked people, all the women in the crowd, he asked them, what is a woman, right? And and they attacked him. They said, we don't have to defy it. We don't have to tell you. And it was really weird, man. It was like strange, and it's like, well, so anyway, the whole film finishes, and then this is like, it's a documentary. It's really well put together. It's brilliant, fantastic, right? And at the end, he goes home to his wife. He says, I've been all over the world. And he has. And he went to Africa, right? A tribe in Africa. And he said, and they were the only people out of all these people so far who could say, what's a woman? Well, a woman who gives birth to a man, you know? Yeah. Or a woman gives birth to a man or a woman, right? A woman gives birth. That's what a woman is, right? Yeah. And then he started saying to him, like, well, how about if you're born a man and you want to be a woman? Now, this is not me. This is not what I think. This is not what I think, right? I'm dictating to what, I'm just paraphrasing what they said, right? Because they've got no experience and they've not experienced it or seen anything like it, right? He started explaining to him, well, in America, what we can have men who can be women. And they were like, what? How does that, what? Yeah. That's just silly, right? But that's because they've never heard of it. They've not experienced it. That's the reason why they said that, right? And he said, oh yeah, but and it gets worse and more. And he said, oh no. Women have babies and things like that. A man can't be a woman and all that stuff. That's not me saying it. I'm just saying what happened in this film. Now, I think everyone, right, I have to say this. I think everybody has the right to identify as whatever they want to. It's not harming. Look, at the end of the day, it's not harming anybody, is it? Right? They've got the right to identify whoever they want to identify as, and that's a good.
Like,
no, I mean, as in a man can identify as a woman if he wishes to, and a woman can identify as a man if he wants to. All these chairs and tables and all this stuff, and I'm a prick stick. But that's because. Well, no, I'm not saying it's stupid. We just don't get it. I don't understand it.
No,
nothing's
You can't be a table leg or.
Well, but that's like saying, but you can, because if you want to identify as that, you can, because it's your right.
When it gets stupid is when they're walking down the street. Yeah,
but that might be stupid to you, Martin.
No, listen to what I'm going to say. When it gets stupid is when, say you got someone who identifies as a lizard, right? Or something like that. Okay. And the reason it gets stupid is when they're walking down the street, they automatically expect everyone to accept them for who they are. But what's wrong with that? Seeing a human, not a lizard. Right?
Yeah, but that's
So then
yeah,
what
but yeah,
happens
but
is that
that's
person
like
will-
saying when you see a
no, that
man.
person will get called, oh, hello, ma'am or sir, and they'll go, whoa, 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 I'm a lizard, mate. I'm
You see,
I'm a bit
right?
offended now.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't say. The big point is this, right? Okay. Anyway, I did a film. He goes home to his wife and he says, "I've been all over the world. What makes a woman? I still can't find out." And she said, "Well, it's easy. A woman is a female who can give birth, or has the potential to give birth. That's what a woman is, right? Okay."
Yeah.
Oh, and that's what she said. And then she said jokingly, "Shut up and open this jar for me." You know what I mean? It was just a bit tongue in cheek. It was funny. I mean, it was quite, but it was a great ending. It really like, because it just gone, well, yeah, I mean, you know, sometimes things are very, very simple. I think we make things a bit, and it's a very touchy subject, this. It's very hard to kind of talk about because you don't want to get cancelled. But there was a massive uproar. Do you remember J.K. Rowling, who writes Harry Potter? Ben likes Harry Potter, don't you, mate? He loves the game. He's waiting for the game to come out, aren't you? Yeah. Ben loves Harry Potter. He's waiting for the game to come out, aren't you, mate? On Xbox. It's been pushed back yet again, and another month at least. They're about to come out in September now, Ben. You know, crazy, isn't it?
See, I wouldn't go as far as buying a game.
No. Anyway, right. Well, she said.
Fun.
She says there is no gender issues. If you're born a woman, you're a woman. If you're born a man, you're a man. You can't be whatever. And they went mental on her. Right? Now, I get why they went mental, right? I understand that. But there's another thing that happened, right? What's she called? The Kardashian. You know, what's Bruce Jenner? Bruce Jenner, right?
Yeah.
Bruce Jenner was a man for many, many years, okay? And he changed to be a woman, didn't he? He became a woman at the lot. Adam's apple fucking lot, right? Everything took the whole lot, right? And from being a woman, right, he won Woman of the Year a year after he came out as a woman. Now, right, doesn't bother me. I don't give a shit, right? But, right, you can understand how women who were born women
annoyed.
would be fucking fuming. So you're telling me, right, Caitlyn Jenner now, right? I'm not transphobic. I'm not homophobic. Nothing, man. I have many friends who are gays, and I have many gay friends. I have many lesbian friends as well. A good friend of mine is now able to live a life now. She's been like downtrodden for years, and she's a lovely person, and she can now live a life as a lesbian because she wants to be a lesbian, you know. And she's been bisexual kind of for a life, but she's come out now as brilliant, and she goes to all the pride and all that, and it's brilliant. I'm standing behind her 100%. It's fantastic. I love it. It's brilliant, right? Everyone to their own. Absolutely fantastic, right? And it's brilliant, right? But you can understand, Declan and Ben. You can understand, can't you, how women are going to get really, really angry. You know, they won't be very happy about it, are they? I mean, it's not really fair, is it? Is that fair? This like a year ago, he was a man, you know, and I don't know if you know anything about Bruce Jenner, right?
Yeah.
He was phenomenal. I mean, he was the athlete of athletes. He was a men of men.
Kardashians, and then all of a sudden, next thing I know, he's now a woman, and I was like, whoa.
Right. He won gold in like the 80s, wasn't it? Gold at the Olympics, and he was like one of the most successful male athletes to ever live.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. I mean, you know, that he actually he was behind. And then I think he did 10,000 meters, which is part of a decathlon. Correct me if I'm wrong. And he battered it that much. He won it because he was that fast, far ahead. You know what I mean? Then he was unbelievable, right? And and it was probably classes, probably him. I mean, we're talking famous American athletes who've done fantastic. I mean, where You've got basically Muhammad Ali, right?
Yeah.
You've got hiya Wolf UK, how are you doing? How are you, Wolf? Nice to see you, mate. Nice to see you. You've got Muhammad Ali. I'm thinking about like Americans only. Muhammad Ali, Serena Williams, John McEnroe, the refrigerator, and you've got Bruce Jenner was an amazing athlete. They are like you. And O.J. Simpson, obviously, we know what happened to Mr. O.J. But horrific, man. Horrific. Absolutely mad, isn't it? You know what I mean? Really, really bad. Yeah. It's really bad. And now he's gone, you know, this might not work very well. This could go very, very wrong. He used to talk
Like this. How you doing? My name is Bruce Jenner. And then he's changed his voice and now he's...
Hello, my name is Caitlyn Jenner. It's great, isn't it?
I shouldn't have probably said that. Probably get in trouble for that. But yeah, anyway, but it's just Joe. We're just joking around, aren't we, lads? It's just a bit of a joke. Nice to see you, Wolf. Wolf UK. Good to see you, mate. Don't forget it's free to subscribe. If you're on bloody Prime or whatever, it don't matter anyway. Just enjoy it. Follow and enjoy. That's what you got to do, man.
It's amazing what they can do right now. It's mad.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
You can literally be a woman if you want.
Oh, yeah, you can. You can.
It's
But
100%
you can't be a woman if you haven't got a womb. If you've ever watched, what's it?
Well, yeah, scientifically, yeah. But the thing is, right, where it gets stupid is you get the ones that just do it for attention, right?
No. Let's stop that now, right? Let's stop that now, right? There's no one. I can't see anyone having all the surgery and going through all that thing to be a man for a woman
you didn't let me finish.
For attention. No way can you. Go on then. Sorry,
I'm
mate.
on about the ones that don't do all the surgeries. They don't do anything at all.
Right.
They just say it.
Right. Okay. And they wear a dress.
And it's like, well.
Yeah, but that's someone's choice, though, isn't it?
But it's like, well, you're not really, because what is it when you dress up as a woman? It's not.
Well, you see, what people get mixed up is, right? Okay. Right. Well, it's drag, isn't it? You can be drag. But that's nothing. No. Drag is nothing like that. Drag is not
that's what
trans.
I mean.
It's nothing like it, right? Now, trans, many years ago, it used to be called transsexual, right? And they stopped it because being it's not about being sex, it's about your gender. That's why it's called transgender now.
Yeah.
I mean, if anyone wants to ring up the show, 01253 670202, I will talk about anything. I don't care. Yeah, we'll talk about absolutely anything tonight. We're all ready. Jean the Q should be up here very soon. I don't know where she's. Even she's bloody late now. What is the world coming to tonight? Everyone's late. Joe's not even bothered. He's not even rung me. He's not even talked. Oh, I'm stuck because the garden needed. I don't. Fuck it. I don't care. No idea what's going on with Joe. But I don't know where everybody is, unfortunately. But it's good. We're joined by two cool guys. We're joined by G Fuel Hamster, and we're joined by Ben Watkins 2020, aren't we, mate? Hey, Ben. If Ben's still there, he's still there. Yes, we're doing well. Ben's still with us. He's still there, and it's going well. And so it's a very touchy subject. Talking about things like that. But what's he got cancelled, didn't she? Which is a shame. I think it was her. I think everyone is allowed their own point of view. I do, because if you didn't have your own point of view, it's not fair, is it?
The thing is, what they don't realise, right, is these people that are the type of people that go on the internet, right, and as soon as something offends them, they complain straight away on every single format, and they get the person cancelled, and they go, yes, oh, yippee, you've got them cancelled. What they don't realise is they're ruining the entertainment industry, really.
That's what happened with Dave Chappelle.
What's going to happen when everyone's cancelled?
Well, do you know who Dave Chappelle is?
Yeah. Right.
Dave Chappelle, he's the GOAT. He's phenomenal. He's probably one of the greatest. I don't think there's going to be anyone better than him for the next 10 years. I'm telling you, he's top of his game, man. He's so good, right? Yeah. And everyone thinks like he's transphobic. He's not at all. No, he's best friend. Yeah, as a comedian. One of his best closest friends was a trans woman, and because she supported him, and she actually said that because there was this thing, right, where everyone was putting the trans community was saying to Chappelle, right, that it was punching down on it, and it's absolutely rubbish, right? To punch down means that you're better than them, and he never thought that ever. He never thought that as well. He was just about saying, look, we've got things in common. You know what I mean? I was a pride. You know what I mean? I was my my culture was pushed down, like yours is pushed down, and he was trying to make like. If you've ever watched his stand up, he's never once put trans down. He hasn't. He's just tried to explain that. Look, we are very similar. Do you know what I mean? I think he's.
Have you heard about?
All right, okay. Go on. Sorry.
What they've done in Japan?
What have they done in
today?
Japan?
So they've just passed a law now.
Right.
So that if you say something online, and someone gets offended by it, you
Right.
can get a year in jail in Japan. Now that's really bad because that means now.
Well, you
that-
can't say anything then, can you?
So-
That's just silly, isn't it?
Exactly.
I mean, imagine me. Holy shit, man! I'd be lifetime in prison.
No,
Do you know
but
what I mean?
They're going to be like China, where you can't say anything against the government.
Well,
because
That is
someone
like a
can
bit
say,
like
"Oh,
that,
my
yeah.
local
Yeah, that is
council's
an
a
issue,
bit
isn't it?
shit," and now they're going to
Yeah.
go, "Right, I'm offended by that. Put him in jail."
Oh yeah, mate. Oh yeah. No, you're right. You're right, man. You're right. But
Step
it's
towards,
crazy.
like communist China. That's really bad.
Well,
Can't believe Japan's done.
Anyway,
that.
look, let me finish this. What I was saying about, and so he had this stand-up woman called Daphne, right? And she was a trans man who became. She was a man who became a woman, right? Transgender woman, okay. And she supported him and says, "Don't punch down." He doesn't punch down. He doesn't punch up. The only thing he punches is lines. Because he's good and he's the GOAT. He's the best ever. And this is and she stood up for him, right?
Yeah.
Now, 6 days later, right? Six days later, she killed herself because of the hate from her community. The hate from her community, unbelievable. Just come straight in, Gina Queen. Gina Queen's here, folks. She's arrived at last. I thought she'd fallen the bleeding sleep, you know what she's like, isn't she? But we'll just get her straight. Just come in. Come in, you Joey. Go on. Let's go. Let's go. Wear a hat if you want. But yeah, so it's God. We're having some discussions tonight, Gina Queen. You sit yourself down there, and I will change the thing over.
All right, just a minute.
When you smell like you've just had a cig. You stinky. Oh, you got your lippy on and everything. Right, you might have to move that seat. I don't know why you've just moved it again because it was all set. Unbelievable. Get your mic set. Here we go. There we go. How's that now?
Yeah, it's fine.
Just get. We've got Declan and we've got Ben Watkins here. Don't say anything yet, lads. She hasn't got her earphones on. But you will hear her speak in a minute. There we go. Right. Okay. Can you two hear Gina Queen now?
Hi, everybody.
There we go.
Hello.
Right. We'll change it over now.
Right, hi, Declan.
There we
Hi,
go.
Ben.
Oh, you're on. Great stuff. Right. Let me just. It's not too bad actually. That.
No.
Let me have a look at the thing in a minute. It'll change over in one second, folks. Just give it a second. It should be changed. It's quite a long space. It's because I'm streaming to a few different things. But anyway, right. We've been talking about. God's sake, what? Everything. Go on. Have you been listening?
Yes, I have.
Oh, right. Can I
I'd
just put a bit of warm light on you, if you don't mind? Just 1 second. Go on, Jean. Off you go.
I would like to bring up one thing about women
Oh, here we go.
and feminism.
We're in trouble now.
Men can be feminists
There you go. There's a bit warmer on you now, Jean. All
if they advocate the rights of women.
right. Yeah, that's correct.
That is right.
That is absolutely correct, and that's how women. You can hear me now in your
Yes,
voice. It's much
yeah,
easier.
yeah.
So when I go,
Hiya, Jean, you alright there? How are you doing? You alright? That's a bit weird, isn't it? I won't talk like that anymore. And,
together we will be free. It's nice, isn't it?
Yes.
Sorry about that. So Declan, yeah, just a bit of what's it there? Just some information. What do you think about J.K. Rowling getting cancelled then because she said that all women are only women if they're born women, and there's no such thing as what's it? It's her opinion, isn't it?
It's her opinion, yes. I agree. I think I agree with that. Women,
Well, you're allowed
if you are born a woman,
Right, so you don't think a man can call themselves do you not think, right, if it's not harming anyone, does it really matter? Really?
no, so long as they don't compete with women in sport.
As long as they don't push it in people's faces.
And
Stuff
exactly,
like that.
that's right. And as long as they don't compete with women in sport.
That's absolutely right. Yeah. What problem we have got at the moment now is like I think Declan was talking. We were talking about the other day. I'm glad Ben's here now actually because Ben will tell you. He'll tell you straight. Right. Declan thought that the women's football team could play against the men's football team in the next World Cup, and they would be quite well. What do you think about that, Ben?
That's
I
not
was
going to
here on
happen
that
in a
one.
million years.
What do you think would happen?
They'll just get annihilated because men are one step ahead of women in football.
And they always will be as well because of the strength. They have testosterone, they're stronger. I mean, I've seen women play against men's football, and I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it. Does anyone know where to find crocodiles on Far Cry 6? Yeah, they're everywhere. There's loads of them.
idea.
There's
What a
absolutely
random
loads of them,
thing.
man. There's loads of them.
Crocodiles.
Yeah, crocodiles. Yeah, there's loads, mate. Just go to, basically, you'll find them anywhere. I'll tell you what, the best place to go, you know the first island you was on? That's probably got the most crocodiles on it, the very first island. Anyway, sorry. Why am I even talking about that?
The Everglades is
there you
another
go.
one.
No, it's a game. Far Cry. Far
Oh,
Cry
right.
is a game, Gene. Sorry about that. But do you like me to a little stand? Give me a little stand here so I can do my mouse and all that. Pretty cool,
yes,
isn't
it's
it?
very
It's
good.
like that. It's good,
Yeah,
isn't it?
very good.
We was doing some music to put you in a better mood, but it just made everyone sad.
Did it?
Yeah, it didn't really work. Yeah, it was crap.
Oh.
It was a load of rubbish. You've answered lots of laughs. Thank you. Yeah, but we've been talking about all sorts of stuff like that. But I do believe, right, it doesn't harm anyone. It doesn't harm anybody. So it don't really matter, does it? Who cares?
No.
Do you know what I mean? Who cares? Who cares? It really doesn't matter, does it? Right, so, folks, we are available for phone calls on 01253 670202. It's only got a dodgy amount there. And, you know what I've done? I've not done this tonight so far. Here we go. The Coverman Plays Experience. And I've got this one, in case I say it too fast. Call the show right now on 01253 670202. Good, isn't it? And then I've got that one as well.
Superman plays.
I love it. That's so good, isn't it? Do you like that one? I'll do that again.
Superman. 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 Superman.
Ian. Hey, come on.
Superman plays.
Stop messing.
The Coverman Plays Experience. I love it. It's so good, man, isn't it? But now I can actually do it like this now. Cooperman Plays.
I tell you what,
Cool, isn't it?
He does
Love
like
it.
messing, doesn't he?
Say again, sorry.
I tell you what needs to be discussed.
What needs to be
It's
discussed?
Really,
Go
really
for it.
bad, this. Like, it's really bad. I
Go
can't
for it.
believe. I've seen the footage and I cannot believe how cowardly they were, right? But someone's leaked footage of that school shooting in Texas.
Oh my goodness.
And it's not the actual shooting. It's not that. It's the police standing round the corner in the school with the guns, about 20 of them, all with
Yeah.
the rifles and bulletproof stuff on, just standing there waiting, not doing anything.
Well, I suppose there's an order
Well-
of reference, isn't there?
Yeah.
You can't, like,
If they'd have gone in.
the problem is working in that kind of environment many, many years ago, when I was a lot younger in the armed forces, you can't just run into anything because
No.
you don't know what you're going into. So you have to be very, very careful and you have to see what's going on first before you do. You don't just run in. Someone's shooting, right? The
You
police
can't run,
aren't
no.
just. This is the big argument. I tell you what, this is similar to. Do you know when there was all that discussion about the bombing in Manchester? You know, in the
Yeah.
the arena,
the
right?
arena.
How the police won't let the ambulance in, right? They won't let the ambulance people in straight away because they didn't know. Because the worst thing they want now is the people trying to help them, they're going to get killed and blown up, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they had to go in and make sure it was safe. Because if you've ever done any first aid, one of the first things you do is make sure,
Make sure
it's safe.
It's safe.
Right?
I did
So
first
look
aid.
around you, make sure it's safe.
Yeah.
Then treat. And I know it sounds weird, but how can you help anyone if you're dead? You can't, can you? If you walk in and you get shot, you can't help anyone. So they had to make sure it was safe, right? I know it's a very touchy subject, and I know what you're saying. Now, if these, I haven't seen this actual video. Now, if the police in and we're just sat there chatting, having a fag and just laughing and joking, that's a different thing altogether, Dex. Of course it is, mate.
Well,
that's
that's
a different
where
thing.
it gets a bit thingy, because at one point in the video, there's like one of them, and he even takes time to sanitize his hands while all that's
Right.
going on.
Well, I mean, you're waiting to
You're waiting and
you got to understand that, I suppose. Like, when people are going in, it's like,
20
you know
of
what I
them.
mean?
They know there's only one shooter.
But they
right?
don't. They
Because-
might not have known,
No,
mate.
no, they did, because there was people on the phone, teachers on the phone, telling them all
Right.
about it and
But
stuff.
but
right?
it's still, you've got to be very careful. I'm not saying
I
it's,
just
it's
think
not right. I'm
20
just
of
saying.
them, all with armed stuff. Some of them had riot shields to cover the other ones. They could have done something, I think. That's just my opinion. I think they should have done
But
something.
he could have had more. He could have had more ammunition. He could have had an hand grenade, even.
They could have
you know,
put bombs
it
by
could
the
have-
doors and
could
all
have put
sorts.
anything.
They could have put.
The police
could be
don't
anything.
know that.
It's a,
You
such
know.
a.
And I know, because
yeah.
I was in St John's
SAS, weren't you?
ambulance. I was in St John's ambulance.
Was you not in
And
the
the
SAS?
rule was, and the rule was,
You weren't
you
really.
don't go into anything.
The shooter could have had
until you are
COVID. I don't
safe.
think so.
That's the only thing. That was the main rule. You don't approach anybody until you know they're safe, and you're safe.
Well, folks, it's time for a hat change. Here we go.
Oh, really?
It's a hat change. How about that, then, ladies? One hat change. How about that?
The thinking cap.
That's my thinking cap. Yeah.
You ought to be
When I have to think
thinking
about
cap,
stuff, I put my thinking cap on. If you've seen Stranger Things, these are the official merchandise from Stranger Things. They're awesome. I love them. They're brilliant, aren't they?
What's that one?
That one's.
I
no,
don't
they're
reckon
both.
much of it anymore.
You don't like? Well, mate, you need to watch it because it is.
I
It's
see, I love
phenomenal.
stuff like that as well. I love 80s stuff, and I love.
Well, when did you
horror,
watch it last?
But season 3, and it was terrible.
I think season 3 was ace. I love in the mark. In the bloody. In the.
I thought it was terrible.
What's it called? In the. Oh God, what's it? Where all the shops are.
Yeah, in the I know what you mean.
In the precinct kind of thing,
the
with all
shopping
shops.
mall.
Yeah, the shopping mall.
shopping
I thought it was
mall,
ace. I
that's
thought it was
right.
brilliant. I loved it. I've loved it. Someone's Mackey's playing up. I think you should take it out. Give it,
think
let's
it's
put it back in.
It does it when I move it. It crackles. That's all.
Oh,
Right, but if you take it out, give it a lick, put it back in. It works for a lot of things
yeah,
as
I'm
well,
not
mate.
giving it a lick,
Why not?
because that's not good. It's going into somewhere where there's power.
No, you take it out, give it a lick. Don't obviously dribble on it and then put it back in. But Ben will tell you, man, it works. Even Joe will tell you. Trust me. Just give it a lick, put it back in. I'm telling you. Trust me, it works. I've done it, Ben.
Mark's done it many times.
Yeah.
It does actually work on most things. If you lick it and put it back in somewhere,
told you.
it works great. No,
Told you. It's the
I'll give it a
wire bit at the
move.
back.
I'll give it a move.
Oh, it's
It'll be
the
fine.
wire at the back.
Right, well, don't worry. Right, so voted. Oh, Stephen Saxton. Hello, Stephen Saxton. How are you, mate? He has liked the stream. Amazing. And I still need to move that thing up. It's done it again. What a pain. Bloody hell, you're early tonight. I am early tonight, mate. I'm having an early one tonight, actually, funny enough. There was supposed to be a young gentleman doing the show with me tonight. But he's not even rung me. He's not even turned up, man. It's crazy. I don't know what's going on. Right, so I'm just going to move this up slightly so we can see who it is. It was supposed to be
Let her guess.
Joe.
Joe,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
gone for a piano lesson.
Too late. He hasn't gone for a
piano
panel.
lesson with
Bloody,
his nan, he says.
he hasn't gone for a bloody. He's gone for something.
Oh, dear.
What does that say? Shooter could have had COVID off of Fox.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Oh,
I'm just
no.
trying to get this right here. There we go. I was like the stream. That's better.
Then you
Now we
said
can
he's
see what
got
it is.
dry
There we
humour.
go. He has got quite dry humour as
That's quite edgy. That.
FaZe Dragon Slayer. Shoot, could have had COVID. He might have had COVID. Just got home myself and noticed you're online. Well, thank you,
that one.
Stephen. I tell you what, it's lovely. In it, I tell you what, right? It's brilliant when you have regular guys and
Yeah.
girls who listen.
Yeah.
It makes it worth doing. It really does,
is,
man.
yeah, yeah.
Even if it's two people that are regular.
People, don't you?
Brilliant,
Get to
yeah.
know
Oh
them.
my
Yeah.
god, I love it. I'm a bit. The text is a little bit behind tonight. because I think we've got to deliver about 20 seconds because we're now on YouTube as well. So we're going to YouTube. Hooray! We're on YouTube as well. So if anyone's watching on YouTube, hello. If anyone's watching on Facebook, hello. If anyone's watching on Twitch, hello. Don't tell Twitch. Okay, because I don't think you're supposed to do that. Voting as the first draft of voting is finished
I know.
in the Parliament for the new leader of the Conservative Party.
Yeah.
Who is it?
Thank you very much.
Well, we've still got 9 more left.
We got loads left. No,
I
there's
think
8. There's 8 left. There's 8 left.
All of them,
Two
right?
gone.
Go
the
on.
only one I would trust would be Rishi.
2 out of 11 have
That's
gone.
it.
Why? Why would you trust him?
Who?
Of all the Rishi, why would you trust him?
Seems like the most headstrong.
Yeah, but he was he was
no,
a chancellor,
no.
right? Yeah, and he's right. This is the problem. No way do you want someone like him. He's
No.
he's worth millions and he's worth hundreds of millions. I mean, his wife, right? So why? How's he going to have any outlook to what your life is? He hasn't got a clue.
No.
He hasn't got a clue how you live, or how Ben lives, or how I live. He's never been in that position.
Not
The
only
last
that.
person you want is a
No,
millionaire.
Not only that, did he not resign?
He resigned, and he was the one
and I don't
who
think
did it. Yeah,
anybody should go back.
anyone
then.
who resigned should not
I
be
don't
because
think
it's
they
a job,
should,
and you're
no.
put there by the public, not by the Prime Minister.
No.
The public brought you in as
You
an MP.
should not have gone back if you've
Yeah.
resigned.
Yep.
That's it. End of story.
That's fair enough, but I just out of all of them, they're all as bad as each other, really. But out of all of them, he's probably the only one that I would maybe give it to. You know.
Do you think you might join the Tory party themselves? Because you can't join, you know.
No, they're all the same. You know, they really are all the same.
Do you think
They all
so?
say
You
this and
will-
that, and as soon as they get in
Yeah.
power,
Here's a
all
good
they care
one.
about
Hold
is
on,
money.
Ben. Who do you think should be the next Prime Minister?
You don't care.
Don't care.
Very good
No,
lad.
I knew
Good
it.
lad. That's a perfect answer because I mean it makes. To be honest,
Yeah,
right
well-
at the moment, right.
I just live my life how it is.
It is, mate. It makes no difference. It makes no difference. And my opinion is this, right? If you don't vote, you've got no fucking opinion.
No.
Piss off. That's, it's as simple as that. You know, when you get, there was that woman on TV, on Loose Women, and she was going about, get hold of you, because she was doing about knife law, because it makes her famous, and it's a bit of charity, and all that bullshit, right?
Yeah.
I can't remember who, I think it was Brenda Summit, right? And she said, yeah, get in touch with your MPs and all that stuff. And 5 minutes before, she said
she'd never voted.
she'd never voted in her life. There's no point. And one of the other Loose Women picked her up and says, well, you don't even vote. And she was like, oh, yeah. And she's all embarrassed. It's pathetic. It's pathetic. So
I
if you
think
don't
we should
vote,
just
you've
elect
got no
someone
say.
That's not
Back
even
off.
on the leaderboard. Just
Well, you
get
can't.
someone-
You can't.
You can't. It's got to be out of these. The next leader of the Conservative Party will be one of the last. It's 8 that remain. It's 8 that are left.
start a
Is it?
campaign, right?
Yeah.
It'll probably
It
end
was
really
11
bad.
minutes to start with.
It'll
Yeah,
probably end
11,
really
yeah.
bad in nuclear war. But let's get Mark. Let's get Mark in the Prime Minister.
Yes,
seat.
mate, I'd be so good, man. I'd be brilliant. I'd be brilliant. You lads, you'd be getting a rise. I'm telling you, man. I'll sort you out. Don't you worry about that. You'll be my cabinet. I don't know how I'll do it, but I will get you in there somehow. Ben will be in charge of. He'll be the Home Secretary, right? And you can be the Defence Secretary as well.
God.
And Jean the Queen, you can be education. I reckon you'd be good at that. And we'll get Dad being the. He can be the Chancellor.
He could be, yeah. 'cause
Yeah,
he likes money.
he'd be
he
good.
looks
He'd be
after
good at
money.
that. And what's the dodgy ones? The health. Who would get his health?
Oh, I don't know.
No, I don't
Joe.
know. Who'd get Joe? No, mate. Joe can't even turn up here, and he can't even let me know he's not pissing coming. So he's not even in the cabinet. He can fuck off. He can stay in the wardrobe. He can. He can get lost. But no, we'll get Sacco.
Well, you were-
Sacco can be. He can be
Sacco?
health. Yeah, Stevie Saxton. He can be. What job would you like, Steve? You can have any job you want in the cabinet, mate. When I become Prime Minister, Cooperman plays Cooperman for PM. I reckon. Cooperman for PM. I'm gonna get some shirts made. I'm telling you. Cooperman for put. If you want a shirt with what is it?
Cooperman for PM.
Cooperman for Prime Minister. Put your orders in now. I will be
shouldn't
ordering
have
now
spoke.
on a
I shouldn't
t-shirt.
have spoke.
We will be. I'm going to be doing my campaign.
What have
My
you
first
started
campaign.
now?
My first campaign leak will be something like. Let's have a look. I don't know what would be the first one. The first one would be like everyone's allowed to be whatever they want to be on a Friday. Yeah, on a Friday.
Rizzlers are now
No
free.
working on Fridays, Saturdays or Sundays. We all have the week off, and we work 1 week and have a week off. No, actually, we'll do that. We'll work 7 days 1 week, and no, we can't do that. We'll work 5 days 1 week, 4 days next week. 5, 4, 5, like that. I reckon that'll go. We'll keep the I'll slash taxes.
Where are you going to get the money from?
Well, I'll borrow it. Like that's
We'll
what they do.
funnel it and
They just
embezzle
borrow
it
it. No,
like they
yeah,
all do.
I'll embezzle it anyway. There won't be any money left because I'll just steal it, just like they do. So it don't matter. I mean, I'll
bet
get
you-
some more
if you
wallpaper up here.
self-arise,
I need some more wallpaper, don't I?
you
So,
get,
so I'll
what,
spend
£1,000
120.
a roll?
Yeah, 120 grand on wallpaper.
Oh, God.
We'll start with that. Fucking, it's crazy. It's crazy shit though, isn't it? When you think about it, lads, it is crazy, man. I mean, how long has it took them to actually do something about him? Because at the end of the day, right, he started off, and yeah, when he came in, brilliant, great Prime Minister, brilliant, right? But then he just came out lies and lies and lies and
Yeah.
bullshit and shit and lying just all the time. It got so bad, it
But
was
I do
ridiculous,
think
wasn't it?
he did some good things.
Oh
think
no,
he
I'm not
did, yeah.
denying he didn't. But the problem is the dilemma he had was his personality and how he was.
The thing
That
is,
was the
I
problem
think
with him.
It was with him, right? You've had other prime ministers in the past have been a bit more witty and a bit more sneaky. But
He just didn't give a shit, did he?
I think
Just didn't care.
the problem with him, he's just been a puppet for all the others.
No, he's not a puppet for anyone. He's his own puppet.
No,
He's not a
he
puppet.
is. I
He's a
think he
muppet.
is.
I think he was bullied at the end.
No,
anyway, I
how
really
right?
do.
How was he? Right, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, people backstabbing and all
They
that, right?
backstabbed
But the
him.
problem is, right? They
Half
didn't.
his cabinet walked out.
yeah, but-
I
shouldn't
think
he?
he's
That's
had people
because of what
whispering
he
in his
is.
ear and shit.
Yeah.
Of course he has.
Definitely.
Dominic Cummings and all that didn't help.
he didn't help
He didn't
at
help
all.
at all. But it's fucking madness, isn't it? It's absolutely crazy, man. It's such a shame that it's happened because, right, what spoilt him is his own demeanour of how he is. He's like flamboyant and he's like a squash, you know what I mean? He don't care. He's like, well, I'll do what I want. And that's what's happened. And that's how he's been. He's like, I'll just do what I want. And this,
If anybody saw Parliament this morning, because I watched this sort of thing.
yeah, go on then.
The Speaker of the House, who's the one in charge,
Oh, yes.
he said he had to order.
Master
because
of
it
the
was-
House. That's what reminds me of him. You know, out of
He had
Les
to
Mis.
order. He had to order 3 people
Yeah.
out of Parliament this morning.
Did you really? Why
Yes,
was-
they stopped
What, because of the way
Parliament.
that they were the acting?
Yeah, it was the Scottish.
No, oh,
because they wanted to go on
here
their
we go.
own.
Oh, God, here we go.
Oh, yeah.
And
Oh,
they
for God's sake.
disrupted Parliament that much. He
Really?
had to stop
It was that bad?
Parliament. It was really bad. Really, really
What,
bad.
was it Ian What's-his-face? That one?
Yeah, the two
little fat one.
Scottish people.
The little fat fella.
Oh, yeah.
He goes,
yeah.
we're Scottish Independence Party. That's
That's
why
him.
we're an independence family.
Well, he
you
sent him out
bastards."
first, and then he sent another
He's
one out,
an
and then
idiot.
somebody else had to go
He is
out.
an idiot. He's an
It
absolute
was
idiot.
unbelievable. They were like
Well,
children.
it's shocking.
They were
Shocking.
like children.
It's shocking. It's
it
absolutely
was
shocking.
disgusting.
It is.
To have grown men acting like that.
And-
Here's the
but
thing, right?
We've
here's the
put them
thing.
in power. This is what the fucking thing is.
Here's
It's
the thing with
disgusting,
the
isn't it?
Scottish independence thing, right? What's
Right.
going to happen, right?
1
is,
second. Go on.
One, they're either not going to get it, or 2, they're going to get it and join the EU straight away.
Yeah,
the
but
EU don't
who's
want
gonna
him.
fund them?
No, right. The EU have said that they don't want them
they
anyway.
don't want them anyway.
So
no.
they won't get in the EU because they're useless.
Right. Well. The
It just
third
means
thing
they'll
then,
be propped up
the
by the
third
EU,
option
and they ain't going to do
is-
that because they ain't getting the money from England. Sorry,
They're going to get
Great Britain.
independence, right? And within a few months, because they're independent, they won't be able to blame the British government for their own mistakes. And Scotland's going to go, "Wow, you are shit."
But no, you
It's
see,
not the
right,
government,
right.
It's
They-
them all the time.
They
being
don't.
shit.
The Scottish people, from if you work through it and go through all the votes and all that
Yeah.
stuff, they don't actually want
They don't
independence.
want it.
Very few want it. It's just that because that is one of their things on the actual what they want to do, right? The
What their
SNP,
parliament want to do,
what they want to
really.
do,
Yeah.
but they want to do other things as well, which is completely different, right? Which has nothing to do with independence, and people vote for him for that, right? Now that doesn't mean that they're voting for the independents, but they don't understand this because they worked out the actual the amount of
Percentage,
people that
yeah.
voted for him, and if they took the people that voted the last time for independence who voted this time for the SNP, they'd be like
Yeah.
10-12% down.
Yeah.
So there's not enough people who. Anyway, I don't know enough about Scottish politics.
Haven't
It's
they
weird,
tried
isn't it?
this before a few years ago?
Yeah, they did.
Just
yeah.
one
Didn't
second.
work.
Right, go on.
They've been going at this for some time now. But I mean, if they go independent, where are they going to get the money from?
Do you know what it probably could be, right? It probably
They
could
want to keep
be
the sterling and everything, don't they? As well.
the fact that maybe the Scottish Parliament are thinking, right, if we're in charge of all our own shit, we can get away with so much more sneaky stuff.
Well,
It's all a load of this. That's what it is.
I can't hear.
I'm here all night. Thank you very much. Take one of the ear off, so don't give your earache. It's part of the show, Gene. You can't moan it. You
Shut
can't
up.
moan at the show. You can't moan at the show. You can't moan it at like when I do things like this.
I will find out where you live, and I will kill you all with a hammer. Well, I won't.
Jesus.
Obviously, I won't kill anyone. I'm just. It's just
Boys
one of them
with
things,
toys,
isn't
isn't
it?
it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about. Why are you saying like that? I'm only little. Don't be so nasty, you little bugger.
Yeah.
I will protect you, my little scrub.
Oh, yeah, I will too as well, you buggers.
God.
You naughty person.
Right, sorry about that. Playing over. Good evening, Ryan 100 UK. Hello, mate. He's a fan of Damo, but Damo's not here anymore, so he loves me more. Hello, Ryan. How are you, mate? How are you? And have you heard from Damo? And is Damo okay? I'm just asking out of politeness. Ben was asking, actually.
No, it wasn't.
I just wanted you to react, Ben. I just seeing if you was there, mate. Hello, Ryan. How are you, buddy? Good to see you. Ryan and Stephen Saxton. They are, or I think your name is Sacco, isn't it? Is it Sacco? Sacco, Stephen Sacco Saxton. These two are the regulars, man. These two are my regulars all the time. They're brilliant. I'm going to make them both VIPs. I'm telling you. You're going to be VIPs. Basically, they've got rid of Boris to get another leader in, but the new leader will have to continue with Boris's manifesto. So basically, they would have been better off going for a general election. Well, if they go for a general election, the problem is, right, is... God's sake. Would they get back in? Would they get back in?
No.
Or would they vote for
I
Labour?
don't think they would.
I don't think, yeah, but I can't imagine people voting for Labour.
They're trying to milk this thing as well at the minute.
What's this thing, mate? Go for it, tell me.
You know, this monkeypox. They're trying to say, ooh, another lockdown. Ooh, there
I'm
might
sorry
be,
to hear
there
about
might
that,
be."
Ryan.
I tell you, I am not obeying it this time. I'm not.
So, who...
After them having parties, nah.
Well, yeah, but so did Labour had a few parties. Well, they just
they
didn't get
did,
found
yeah.
guilty. They didn't get found guilty because you got to remember. I wonder why he didn't get found guilty. Is it
Yeah.
possibly because he was like head of the prosecution
Yes,
with the
he
police
was
and
head of the
he knows them all?
prosecution.
Could that be something to do with it?
Yeah.
I don't know. But we don't talk a lot about politics really normally. But today's it's a change. We'll have a little talk about politics anyway. Favourite board game? That's what we'll right. Let's get out of this topic of what's it. Right, Ryan, Steve, everybody, right? Jean the Queen, Ben, and me old China here, Declan, and Joe. Oh, no, sorry, Joe's not here. Wonder where the hell Joe is. Ben's going to milk a cow. I don't know what that means. How have you fitted a cow in your flat? And you live on the second floor. How the hell how'd you get the cow up the stairs and where'd you put the milk in the bath? That's weird. The new leader will probably call a staff election and lose lose the majority like Theresa May. Yeah, that is probably Mousetrap. Naked Twister, Thief King. I knew that. I knew we'd get some answers.
Naked Twister.
That is mad. What, on your own? That's weird, mate, isn't it?
Jesus Christ.
What?
That's weird.
Who likes that?
The FIFA King likes Naked Twister with his 5 rugby mates. That's very, very strange. I don't know what all that's about. I don't even want to comment on it.
I don't think that's right.
Mousetrap, great game, but do you not think like you get all the bits and then it just fucking stops working? You know what I mean? It doesn't work, does it? Do you know what I mean? He gets so far,
Well,
and then the ball falls
I
off.
remember being a kid and someone actually having the game Mousetrap. And
Yeah.
everyone would go, "Oh, you've got Mousetrap. That's cool. Let's play it."
Yeah,
And get
let's
out
play
and
it,
Be a
and-
bit missing.
There's always like Mousetrap. Buckaroo was always good as well. 4 actually.
Yeah, but I never had
Oh,
Buckaroo.
sorry,
We
4
had,
rugby
like,
players, not 3.
we had I'll get into this other thing later, but basically, if you live with my dad, right, everything was knockoff.
All right, so it was a knockoff.
So
How
it
can you have
would
a
be like
knockoff
Kick Donkey
Mousetrap?
or something?
Fucking.
No, like Buckaroo, we didn't have it. We had like Kick Donkey.
Oh,
like-
right. What?
You know what I mean?
Kick
It
donk.
was
Yeah,
like-
okay, I've got you. Like basically, B&M Bargains Buckaroo.
Yeah.
Oh dear me.
Wow.
Oh,
Holy
like that
shit.
pop-up pirate one where you put swords in.
Yeah,
it.
there's
We
put
had
swords in.
pop-up
Yeah,
worm.
pop-up worm. What's that? I mean, it's
Same
like
thing, but
£2
it's a worm.
difference, isn't it? It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Crazy, really. I don't get it.
And he would have got it. And he wouldn't even got it new. He would have got it from a charity shop.
What's your favourite game, Ben? What's your favourite board game?
Don't play board games.
Well, I mean, you must have played Monopoly or something like that, or that
Yeah,
kind
we
of
had a
game.
laugh playing Monopoly at mine that time.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Yeah. Monopoly's a great
Not my sort
family
of thing.
guy.
no.
Hungry Elephants, that's right. It's actually Hungry Hippos, but
Hungry Hip. Yeah.
B&M Bargains
I
brought
get- I
out
know,
Hungry
yeah, I
Elephants,
just got
didn't
it,
they?
I just got
And
it.
that, it was awful, man. It was all. What was the other one? Hungry Bears as well. That's the same thing, but with bears. It's fucking terrible, isn't it? Basically, a complete rip off, isn't it? So Ben likes Monopoly. Then that'd be a game, would it? If you was going to choose one.
Yeah.
Well, I'm actually thinking, right, because I'm really, when I was a kid, basically, you know, what's the guy called in Stranger Things? The guy who wears the hats, right? Dustin, right. I was a bit like Dustin, right? Not I didn't have any shoulders and bones and no teeth. I don't mean like that. But I was well into like games when Gene.
Yeah.
I was into Dungeons and Dragons, and I used to like telling the actual stories and stuff, being the dungeon master. I loved it. And I absolutely loved it. Now I know nowadays, right? It's one of them games that it wouldn't work in the general because people because they're so used to. Things have changed so much now. They just won't be sat there. They'd bore people like shit. Which I'd love to do it, but anyway, I love a game called Risk. Risk. It's a great game. I absolutely love it. Right. I collect Risk board games. You name it. You name a Risk board game. I've probably got it. I've got some
I just got the wrong
double rare
idea in
one.
my head before you said board game. Then
Board game. I
Risk.
don't know what you mean.
Strip poker.
Strip poker, that's cards, isn't it? You know, I'm not playing strip
My
poker with
version of
you, Ben,
Risk
you
would be-
weirdo.
right, let's run in someone's back garden, bollock naked, and run back out and not get caught.
Yeah, that's not my risk.
Talking about that, you know, Daniel Truscott basically run down the whole of my street
Right.
in his boxes.
Really?
These
Yeah.
boxes, that's not too bad, but
We used to do some crazy stuff in the army. I tell you what, mate. I can't even tell you on air the stuff we used to do. I just can't. The SAS all bait me dormant. I'm telling you, I couldn't even tell you half the stuff. But anyway, there's a game called Risk, and I love Risk, and I'm thinking, right? What'd be lovely because I've got the room here, I reckon, to have a good Risk game. Like learn basically what you have to do. You have to conquer countries, and you get countries, and it's a dice game, and basically you have to take over the world and become like it's like I can explain. You have to basically colonize the world in a way almost by
You
defeating him in
fight
war.
the different countries.
Yeah, you find the different countries, and the winner is a guy who's got the most countries, or girl. At the end of the game, you can anyway,
I'd be up for that. Sounds fun.
Whatever you want. It's brilliant. It's such a good game, and it's so strategic. I would recommend you watch some
It's
videos
very
on it.
strat-
You need to watch some
Yeah,
videos on it
yeah.
and understand a bit of the strategy behind it because it's very. I used to play these years ago. God, I'm going back 30 years ago. I used to play at a guy's house, and this is how I found. There was a guy and he was called. What was he called? Oh my God, I can't remember his bloody name. What was he called? Charlie. He was called Charlie, right? And he was a black lad. And every week on a Thursday, we would go around and we'd all play Risk. We'd smoke cigars, right?
Yeah.
And drink beer and whiskey and play Risk. And there used to be 6 of us, and we all used to play it, right? And it was it was so good, man. It was the memories I've got of that time is just brilliant, man. It was so good. It was brilliant, man. We used to have a right good laugh, and it was all a laugh, and oh man, but people used to, I can't believe you've took mine. You know what I mean? It was very, very like it was brilliant. It was brilliant. And then what the good thing about Risk though, when you get better at it, I understand it right. You can have like secret alliances, and no one else knows apart from you two. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you can have secret alliances without you knowing, but you can't start like that. You have to. There's a bit in the game where you can do. After some routine, you can have a secret alliance without anyone else knowing, right? And that's good. That's brilliant, and that's gets a bit more technical and nasty and people. You know what I mean? It's brilliant. But Risk is ace. I'm so open to having a Risk night. Go for the rules and understand how it works and stuff. And that'd be fantastic. I love board games. I've done all my life. I'm a bit of a board game fanatic, really. I love it. But I've got loads of Risk games. I've got loads of them. I don't know what I'll do with them, but I've got loads. I've got Halo, right? The good thing about Risk is, right, they actually bring out loads of different versions of it. Like I've got
Monopoly does.
I've got a Call of Duty version of Risk, which is brilliant. I've also got it's a Black Ops one actually. Really good. It's really cool, man. And the Halo one, if you've ever played Halo's like a big ring, isn't it? Right?
Yeah.
That's what the Halo is, you know. And it's a massive board it's like massive long. It's about 1 meter long, this actual board, right? It's 1.5 meters long. It's huge.
Okay.
And it's the whole size of the actual ring. It's brilliant. I've got Game of Thrones have done one. That's really good. There's just loads, man.
I've got Fallout
There's loads.
Monopoly. That's pretty cool.
Have you got Fallout Monopoly? Now,
Yeah.
I do you deal with that? You know, if you want to swap it for something, I'll tell you what I've got. I've got probably one of the. I've got the Onyx version of Monopoly. Very, very rare. But
See,
rarer than
wouldn't
that,
because I love Fallout. So
right? Well, rarer than that, I have got an original. Right? It's called the Powder Box. The Powder Box Monopoly, and it's basically it's like a pink one. It's like imagine a pink girl's jewelry box that you open up. It's got like a mirror in it and all that. That's a Monopoly game. Very, very rare.
There's loads.
Very
there's
rare.
Loads of different ones. Like, whenever I go in charity
I love it.
shops,
Cluedo.
I always look for the Monopolies because if you find one that's like a limited edition from a certain
there's
year,
really good ones.
Quid's in.
I mean, I've got a Star Wars Attack of the Clones one,
Oh,
and
my
I've got
God.
a Risk. I've got every Risk Star Wars game.
Yeah.
And there's another Risk which is really, really easy to play. It's the Black Edition. If you know anything about Star Wars, there's this company that brings out. It's called the Black Edition, isn't it? And they bring out like helmets and all. Well, I've got the Black Edition Star Wars, and I've got the special collector's one, really, really rare, and it's got the big ships in it, the proper ships, not cardboard ones, proper, really beautiful. It's really nice. It's really nice. It's in a really collector's black box and everything. Beautiful it is, but that's a bit different. You play that a bit different than all of. It's a completely different game of Risk. It's not normal Risk.
Yeah.
It's very, very. It's like ships and the Death Star and all that. It's really good. It's really cool. But yeah,
See,
Risk.
like
I love
the
it.
game,
I love it.
Battleships, but I'm terrible with coordinations. So I used to love watching people play it,
Right.
but I couldn't play it.
So chess, you can't play chess and things.
No.
Things like that. But
for me, playing chess wouldn't be fun. It would just be stressful, really.
really, well, you've got that condition, haven't you?
It'd annoy
where
the
it's
shit
just-
out of me.
Do you really?
Just
I
piss me
mean,
off.
I think if we played Risk and when we used the Star Wars one, that might interest someone like Ben. Ben might be interested in it because it's Star
Or
Wars.
even
he
the
might
Call of
be.
Duty one. That's the
The Call of Duty one, and I've got loads of them. But the Call of Duty one's like normal Risk. It's quite horrific. It's really big. It's a different. I've got
Huge, isn't it?
it's really big but it's played slightly differently and it's very complex. It's
You'd have to put that
Black
on
Ops
a
one.
big table downstairs.
no, not that one. The Halo
Oh, the
one's
Halo
massive.
ones. Oh, no.
I've got Vikings. You know the TV show.
loads of
I've got.
I love that.
I must
think
have
that's better
loads,
than
man.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I do as well. I think. Have you seen the new Vikings ones? That's on Netflix.
I need to carry
really-
on watching it because I
really, really
I
good,
signed
man.
out of Prime. I
Right.
need to get my own sign back in.
Well, the Vikings finished, didn't it? That's finished now.
Yeah.
But they brought a new one. Netflix brought a new one. It's called Vikings Summit. I can't remember what
Yeah,
it's called
it's
now.
before. It's before Ragnar.
It's
before,
brilliant. Yeah,
Ragnar,
that's right. It's before. It tells like the story. I think it's 100 or I think it's 100 years previous. It's really good before they even. Sorry, Mum. What was you going to say? I mean, G in the queue. Sorry.
I was going to say, do you remember when you was young and
Microphone. You got to speak to your microphone.
you used to play Monopoly at home?
Don't start lying. I know what you're going to say.
What am I going to say?
I know what you're going to say. Don't start lying.
If you know what I'm going to say, you know I'm telling the truth. It used to. My lads used to play Monopoly at home.
Yeah.
And I always had
Get
to
into
be
that
there because he'd cheat.
I didn't cheat.
He'd pinch their
Never
money.
cheated.
So every
I can
time,
see
and I
him
mean,
doing that.
these games
Thanks,
used
Ben.
to last for 3,
Ever so
4
much.
days, right? So at night, I used to have to get some envelopes, put the money in, and the names on the envelopes, and I had to keep them to stop him
I
from
don't know what
pinching them.
I don't know what you're talking about, G.
It did. That's true.
Don't know what
That's
you're talking about.
absolutely true.
Anyway, I don't cheat now because
No, I know,
I know
you don't know.
people used to actually if I'm not watching it on Risk, right? I'm so good on Risk, how it works and the fundamentals on it, right?
Yeah.
People have rung me up at like 12 o'clock at night. We're playing Risk at the moment, and what's it's done this, and what is that? Can you do that? Are you like? And I used to like have to explain, you know, because I'm very anal on but I'm that kind of. But I think it's because of the days of playing D&D so massively, right? That I'm so watching with rules and what you can do and can't do. I'm massively into. I really am. So yeah, but people used to ring me up late at night saying, "We're just playing Risk now at the moment, and can China move to these pieces?" And
Yeah.
I just used to have to explain it, but I loved it. I
People
loved
hate
it.
me on Monopoly because I'm really good at it, right?
Right.
And I don't know why I'm really good at it, but I just am. And I can remember one night it was me, Joe, Ben, and someone we know called Ryan, and we were playing it at mine in the kitchen, and fucking they were getting so annoyed with each other because I was just like slowly, bit by bit, I was just like rinsing all their money.
So you want right? There's certain ways to win board games, right? And there's a way to play Risk, right, where you can funnel things and understand how things go and what countries you need to get and that can tally up the game and you know how to play. The same as Monopoly as well. And everyone thinks, right, you need to get Park Lane, and that's one of the worst things you can do.
Yeah.
Because when you get Park Lane, you put loads of things in it, you can actually become bankrupt very easily later on in the game if you land on certain things, you know, income tax and things like that. You can get knackered.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a live call ringing right now. I'll try and do my best to explain it to you, ladies. If you want to go on mute, and then you can hear it for your TVs. Here we go. Good evening and welcome to the show. I will not put you on live yet. Who's calling, please? Hello, Dimitri. Hello, how are you, Dimitri? Are you okay? How are you, mate?
Good, sir.
What have you been up to?
Playing a lot of Risk, to be honest.
Risk. All right. So, are you a fan of Risk? It's called.
sir.
Let me explain to my fellow people who are listening.
Yes,
this
sir.
is Dimitri, and he's. Where are you from, Dimitri, sir?
Alicante.
Alicante. You don't have to call me sir all the time, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so stop calling me sir. But thank you. Really nice to hear from you, sir. I'm calling you sir now. Why am I calling you sir? Dimitri.
Yeah.
So tell me about Risk then. Why'd you like the game Risk? And who
I
taught
just
you
love
Risk?
it. I love it.
Okay, why'd you love it?
I love the technicality of it. It was made in 1959. I've conquered most of it, but I'm always trying to succeed.
That's
It's possibly the most popular mass market war game out there. the goal is to conquest the world, and that is what I shall do. I do try to.
Your mic thing's terrible, G Fuel, man. It's awful, man.
What's that, sir?
No, it's okay. Not you, sir. Not you, sir. It's lovely to hear from you. So, is that your favourite game then of all time?
Yes, sir. I wish to challenge you, Mr. Cooperman.
Well, that's not a problem. Declan, your mic's really bad, mate. It's really bad, mate, in the stream. If you can take it out and give it a lick and put it back in and give it what's it. Declan doesn't play Risk, but Declan wants to play Risk. Declan will be playing Risk one day with me. It's what, sorry?
I challenge Declan.
You challenged Declan to a game of Risk. He's never played it before, has he, Dimitri? Never played it before. That wouldn't be fair. Are you good enough to play a master?
That's what it is in Great Britain. Is it ask the word?
Is what, sorry?
Is ask the word?
Is F the word?
Is
what?
it a fanny? Do they call it a fanny over there?
What? Your bum?
Yes, sir.
He's talking how he's funny. Right, I've got you, yeah. 'Cause Americans who seem to live in Alicante.
Yes, sir.
Your stream's coming back through, Joe.
Yes, I work over here.
Jesus.
Your stream's coming through, Dex.
That my
So you're working. You're working.
No, it's not your microphone at all.
No. So you work in Alicante, do you? Is that right?
Yes, sir.
And what do you do there? Don't tell me you play Risk all day long.
Sometimes. I had to. This weekend, last weekend, I played Risk.
Oh, cool.
This,
And how did you do?
I came second, sir.
Second, and how many was playing? 2.
Just 2, sir.
So you lost, basically. You lost. So you're not really that good.
Yes, sir.
Well, when you're in England, sir, why am I calling you, sir?
I was against the number 73rd in the world, sir.
The 73rd in the world.
Oh,
So you
God.
came second. Wow.
Hey, that's good.
We had
I mean,
a face-off, and he bust my nose
He bust you
in the face-off.
playing Risk. That's terrible. Mate, don't worry about it, hamster man. We'll be fine, mate. When we get back, mate, don't worry about your mic. We'll get through it somehow, mate. Just take it out, give it a lick, and put it back in again. Give it a good twist, and we'll take it from there, mate. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Dex.
Shoot off now.
Okay, mate. No problem. Well, thanks for speaking to you. It's been fantastic. See you soon, mate. It's been brilliant.
Ring again.
Thank you for the call.
Ring us again.
Thank you for the call, Dimitri. We'll play Risk one day. All right, mate.
Comprende.
No problem, mate. I'll see you soon.
Comprende.
Thank you very much indeed, buddy. Thank you very much, mate.
God almighty.
Right, Declan, how's your mic, mate? Just try not to move it when you're speaking. All right, buddy. Just don't mute.
It's basically just doing it.
That's fine now.
The end bit of the mic where it plugs in, like
Yeah.
where a
Where the
wire
wire.
comes out. It's
Turn
like just at
the
the end
TV
bit.
down, will you, mate? Behind you.
It's not. Oh yeah, sorry, it's the stream.
TV's
Hang on.
It's all right, mate. That's good. Yeah, that's good. It's echoing back. If you just put your controller down and don't move it, you'll be absolutely fine, mate. If you're playing games and stuff, it's going to go mental, isn't it? But it's all good.
I'm not even touching it. I've not touched
Right.
it for about half
It's,
an hour.
it's fine now. It's fine. It's fine, mate. It's fine. So where'd a call from Dimitri, of all people?
No,
How about that, eh?
it's-
Mate, shut up, Ben. Why just Ben? You're not supposed to say that. You're supposed to say,
What?
"That's amazing. It's Dimitri. What a lovely man he is." You horrible little get. You spoilt the illusion. It's like that time, right? I'm here, right? And Lewis decided to go. He broke the 4th rule, right? He came over to my seat like this. And I'll show you. He did this. And it spoils the illusion. It spoils the illusion, isn't it? It just spoils it. It's bloody rubbish, it's bloody crap. So,
wait,
what is your
wait,
problem?
wait.
Do you need right? Hold on, just 1 second, Declan. When I see you next, mate, I'll give you a headset. All right,
Right.
all right, mate. I'll give you a headset. You do the show. It's the least I can do. All right, mate. I gave one to Joe, but that didn't fucking do me much good because he's not even
I
turned
was
up the
gonna, I'm
twat.
gonna get a new one. I'm just
Wait till I
literally
see that little shit.
waiting till I can
Oh, he's
get
gonna
into
get off me. Go on.
Manchester and like have a look at some.
Yeah, mate, I'll give you ideal for the show, right? I'll give you one that goes over one ear, like that, and a
Yeah.
mic. That's loads better then, because you can.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
It kind of
I'll
is.
sort
But
it
I
out
won't
for
be
you.
able to hear you as well because
No,
I can
trust
only hear
me.
in one ear. Then.
Well, put it on your good ear,
Yeah.
you bloody nutcase. You know what I mean? What you want, right? The headset you want is Ben's headset. Ben's
already
headset
told
is
him.
amazing. It's the best headset. I've got one. I've got the same one. I don't even use it anymore. I've not used it for ages. But you can't have that, mate. I mean, you can buy it off me.
I don't know.
I'll do you a
I
deal.
don't know what headset you're on about.
No,
so-
the wireless Xbox headset.
No, how much is that?
They're proper. Well, they're about £100 now, aren't they?
Yeah, no, I can't.
89 quid or something new or something. No,
I can't
but
be-
obviously I do a deal. We'll
Yeah.
talk about it afterwards. But they are so good, aren't they, Ben? They're the best headset, and I hate headsets like that.
Does
I
it-
can't
The
stand
thing
them.
is that I've got specific
Sell them
like
for 60 quid now.
the way I
pre-owned.
like it. I've got to be able to hear my own voice.
That's the
in real
wired.
time. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
like it
yeah.
where it's like-
They do that. That's what it does. Built into it's brilliant. Honestly,
Yeah.
you can hear your own voice in it. I've actually changed now because of your issues that you have. I've changed. You know my headsets now that we wear on our heads,
Yeah.
right? I've now rewired it all so our voice in real time comes in our headsets.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Gene the Q can hear my voice in your headset, can't you?
Yes. Yeah.
And I can hear your voice in my headset.
You know
it's
what
brilliant.
I like?
It's really good.
I don't like the way Xbox does it now with the wires. Like they're all right for a bit when you put them in, but they eventually get wonky and they go like what mine's doing. But I like the on the 360 where
The 360
you could put it
with a
in
little
and it
thing
would
in your
be
ear.
like- no, where it would be like a headset, but you'd actually plug it into the back of the controller.
You can still
on
use
the
them.
thingy bit, you know.
You can still use them. They still make them. You can still use them on the
Yeah, I
new
know,
controllers.
but it means buying it extra, doesn't it? And
Well, I've got
Used to
one
get 'em
that you
with
can
it
have, mate,
back in the
if you
day.
want. I've got one.
Used to get them with it.
You can have it. I think I've got two of them somewhere. Don't worry about a headset, mate. I'll sort it out. You do the show, the least I can do. Right, so, God, we've talked about all sorts of that, haven't we? Goodness gracious me. We've talked about everything. Right, so what else do we need to talk about? Talking about the voting thing again, right? The next round now, right? to go through on this round, you got to get 20 people to support
That's
you.
right.
The next round, you need 30, or at least 30.
Mm-hmm.
But the two leading ones are Truss and Shanak.
Yeah.
I don't like.
I wouldn't
I don't.
trust either of them. I
No.
wouldn't have them. No, I wouldn't definitely.
The guy I wanted, what I
I
thought would have
wouldn't
been really
out of
good
both
was
of them,
was
but To be
Tim.
fair, if I had to pick, it would be Sunak. It would be. If I had to
I don't
choose,
know.
it would
Yeah,
be
but
him.
he's nothing. But the problem is, right? Somebody like that is nothing like you.
No,
He's nothing
No,
like
no,
any
he-
of us.
he hasn't been
He-
in
he-
our situation.
He doesn't live in our world, man.
No.
Why would you want someone in charge of
I mean, he
in
goes
charge of the
home.
country who has no idea of how we live?
He
He's
goes
got
home.
no
he gets
idea.
all his meals cooked for him.
So
get-
he has his
gets
own chef at home and everything. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, everything is just unbelievable what he
He's
has.
super double
Millions
rich
and
man.
millions and millions of pounds he's got.
His wife's father,
Is
she's set to make. Is it like 300 million or something?
oh yeah, he's more
He's
than
going to
that.
make. She'll make 300 million in a minute. Well, you know. When
She's
he's-
already
you
worth
know.
what 200 and some odd million now.
Yeah, she's worth a lot of money already, and he's worth a lot
and
as well.
And his parents were very, very rich.
So I don't understand how anyone
I
would
don't
want somebody
understand,
like that,
no.
Declan. Explain to me why you want. Now that you've heard me, what I've kind of explained about him, why do you want him, right? Who was in charge? He was a chancellor, and he fucked it
He
all
can't,
up
right?
already. Why do you want someone like that who's been given? Right, this guy has. Right, let's get this right.
He's also-
He has not made this money.
No.
Right.
He's been given it.
He's been silver spoon. He has got this money from his family, so he's
Yeah.
never had to work on.
No.
He's never had to do nothing, right? So
The reason
why do you
being,
want him?
He just seems like the better option out of the two, doesn't he?
Well, there's more than two.
There's
more than two.
There's, yeah, you mean in the running, it's either going to be him or her. Now she's
Yeah.
not very good at speaking live. She's not very good.
Who would you?
Liz Truss. She's not very good at
I
at live. You know,
I like
she's a bit
Liz Trust.
rubbish.
I was listening to her the other day, and she gave her speech the other day, Liz Truss, and I thought she was really, really, really good.
Does anyone know the date? What's the date today? Is it the 18th or is it
I
later than
think
that?
it's the 22nd.
Let me just check.
I'm not sure.
Is it the 22nd?
I am
Because
actually not sure.
what you got to realise, Ben, I might shot this might piss you off, right? July the 27th, right? I'm not sure what day that is, but the railway strikes are going to go countrywide. There'll be no trains on the 27th.
No.
They're going on complete strike on the 20th.
Yeah.
So that'll be the 27th, and it'll fuck up the 28th as well, I would imagine. They might do it for 3 days, so it could be the 27th, 28th, 29th. So the 27th. So let me have a quick check. When is the 27th? Because I need to, I'll find out for you, Ben, please. You know what I mean? So today's Wednesday, and it is the 18th or the 13th. I think you should be all right, Ben. Yeah, it's the 13th today, mate. So I think you'll be all right, mate. Because Ben's going on for a little dirty weekend away with the lovely, beautiful Anne-Marie
Oh, yeah.
for the weekend. Hey, Ben, isn't that right? He's going to Manchester.
Very nice.
Manchester.
He says they better get ready for the sheets. That's all he said. I don't know what he means by that.
Oh my God.
I think that's a bit out of order.
Oh, no.
A bit disgusting. But he's on about his sheets. How bad his sheets are going to be by the time he's fit. You know
know
they
what you
change
should
them
do,
each
Ben,
day,
when you
Ben.
walk
You know that.
Do not
When
take.
you walk out your room, just walk past the cleaner and go, get them changed, they're all crispy.
Hey,
Do not take your Xbox with you. That's
yeah,
all I'm saying.
don't take your fucking Xbox.
Don't
Jesus.
take any gaming
They're supposed to be going there for a
whatsoever.
bit of a love week, you know, a bit of let's spend some time together. I
Give it a nice treat.
I can imagine him being at night. Right, I'm going on my Xbox. I can imagine it.
I'm on a stream.
Made,
so...
innit?
Sure.
Made it. This is Declan's little brother in the background.
No, you're not looking at something on my phone.
Yeah,
Hello,
on your
Declan.
back,
Yeah.
you.
I'm on a
brother.
stream, look. Can you see? Live.
Hello.
Hello, Declan's little brother.
What's he
Say
called?
hello. Oh, Ben.
He's called Ben. Why'd you call him Ben, for Christ's sake?
I
Hello,
didn't call him
Ben.
Ben.
Little
You
Ben.
didn't
My
call him
choice.
Ben.
Hello, little Ben. How are you, little Ben? You can't go on his phone, you little sod. So bugger off.
you
He's
can't say
live.
that to
He's
him.
live on air,
He
mate.
can't hear you because
On your
my
bike.
headset. And...
On your bike, mate. Go on, get out of it. No, I'm
Hello?
joking. Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
And,
Hello, nice.
and how old are you?
Can you hear him?
Yeah.
He said,
Yeah,
well, no. Can you hear them? No. Right.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Don't need to go that close.
It's an 18 over
I want to.
I can hear you there, right
It's
there.
an
You don't need to
18
be close.
and over, I'm afraid.
No.
Please.
No.
I want to.
How old are you? How old are you, Ben?
He can't hear you.
All
He can't
right.
hear you.
Well,
No.
all right. And how old is he, Declan?
Well, ask him.
He's 6.
Hello.
He's too young to be on the show, I'm afraid. But
Yeah, I
tell
know.
him to like and subscribe.
Yes, Cooper,
And
yes,
tell all his friends.
Stop it.
This is Cooper.
Well-
Yeah, Cooper man. Thanks, mate.
I don't want to.
Right, we'll be quiet then.
This is Cooper. I can pretend to be one of his friends, you know.
How are you doing? You alright? How are you?
We've got a phone
Oh, we've got a phone
call.
call, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a phone call. 1 second.
Right, I'll mute my mic.
Hello, how are you? And who's calling me? Good Man Play Show. I'll just, hold on. Hello, who is it? Who's calling, please?
Jimmy.
Hello, Jimmy. How are you, Jimmy? What's going on tonight? Hi, Jimmy. How are you?
Yeah.
What have you been up to, Jimmy?
School.
Right. Well, I'm afraid you're too young to be on the Good Man Play Show. I'm afraid.
How old do you have to be?
Hey,
How old do you need to be?
you need to be 18. I'm afraid to ring the show. I'm very sorry.
I'm 19.
I don't think you're 19. I'm definitely going to have to cut you off. I'm
That is
afraid
not a
because I will get in trouble.
19-year-old.
But ring back. But change your voice to a deeper voice.
Yeah,
Thank you very much,
sorry,
mate. Sorry about that. Sorry about that.
Sorry, no.
See you later, Jimmy. Try, mate. Try now. That was close, folks. We can't have anyone under
I
the
don't
age of
think it was a
18.
child.
And, well, I can't take the risk. If it's a child, I can't take the risk. Hopefully, I hope Jimmy's dad don't ring up and go, why'd you cut my son off? Jesus, that'd be bad, wouldn't it? Oh, my God, that'd be a mate. Can you imagine that? Oh, what are you doing ringing? Tell my son you can't go on your show, you bugger. Well, I'm sorry, 18 or over, I'm afraid, folks. If you want to ring us up, 18 or over, that'd be fantastic. So, Ben, tell us about what you're going to do in Manchester. Right, you'll get there, you'll get in your hotel, you'll put your stuff away. What next,
Which
Ben?
hotel you going to?
He can't remember.
Oh my goodness me.
Marie sorting that out.
Oh,
All right.
You sorted it. Okay.
It's coming back. It's,
Yeah.
why is it coming back like that? That's weird, isn't it? That's very strange. Oh, are you on your phone or are you on your Xbox? It's weird, man. It's backtracking.
No, it was like Declan.
Yeah, it's weird, that,
brother,
isn't
wasn't it? Oh,
Oh, it's coming through Declan's. Declan's. I'm coming back on your headset, mate. Must be really loud coming through your thing, mate. You have to pull it in and out, mate, if you don't mind. Thank you very much, G for your hamster. If you don't mind, that'd be fantastic. Thank you very much. So, Ben, tell us about what you're going to do when you. So, where are you going to go? So, are you going Friday or Saturday?
No, we're going tomorrow.
You're going Thursday then. So what?
Yeah, after Anne-Marie's work.
So
Oh, that'd be nice.
she finishes work about what 4 o'clock, isn't it?
No, 6.
Right. Okay. Let's just get.
I'm back.
Right there you go. Sorry, we're back. Right. So 6 o'clock. You're going to get your train. You're going to go to Manchester. Maze for life. Hello, my friend. How are you, Maze? How are you, buddy? I've not seen you. I've not seen you for a bit, Maze. How are you, mate? Brilliant. I've not seen Maze for ages. Maze is another streamer on Twitch.
Yeah.
And what we do, streamers, good streamers, that is, we jump in and out.
Sharing out. Yeah. I
Well,
know,
we
yeah.
jump in and out of people's streams and
Yeah.
we have a bit of a laugh and we always say hello or
Yeah.
because what Maze is doing now, Maze is probably jumping in and it's called lurking.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, when I was a kid and you used to go lurking,
You was a cad as
you
well.
used to get in trouble. Stop lurking about, you little bugger. But no, that's it. That's the thing now. We all go lurking. So thank you, Mace, for jumping in. If there's anything you want to talk about, put it in the old chat and we'll talk about anything. I'm here with Gene the Q tonight, Ben Watkins and Super Declan, also known as Super Duper G Fuel.
Ow, I just broke my finger.
Stop.
G Fuel hamster. There he is. Right.
Get up.
So G Fuel hamster. Right. So Ben. So what are you going to do on that day?
Basically, when we get there, we're going to book into the hotel.
Right.
Basically, probably
Stop
get some
hitting me, you little
food
bugger.
at a restaurant or something, and then, we'll go round tomorrow, the following morning, round town. Have a
So
look round shops.
what restaurant have we go to?
I don't know. Whatever's nearest.
Oh, somewhere nice. You know, we're not.
Yeah, somewhere
nice.
Somewhere nice. Yeah.
More than £10 a main course, you mean?
Probably.
No, you funky.
No,
Less-
I would
less
if I was
than
in
that.
Manchester.
Oh my God, you're doing my nutting already.
Am I talking to you?
Yes.
Do a mukbang.
No,
Um,
that's my new stream.
Do a mukbang.
A mukbang. I can hear your little brother coming through, mate. You're just gonna have to be because I could.
Yeah, I know.
Because it's over 18. You
You
see,
need
you
to
know
be
what I mean?
quiet. Quiet.
Yeah, you should definitely do a mukbang, Ben. It says FaZe Dragon Slayer. You should do a mukbang. Do you reckon we might get a mukbang from you? And then I'll.
I'll be back in a sec.
No problem,
Yeah.
mate. Record it and send it into the show, Ben. Yeah?
I'll send you a picture of the
Not
sheets as well.
banging, mukbanging, which is eating food. I don't want any food, mate. Like just banging. That'd be weird. I can't show that. Right, I'm gonna have to let me just mute you for a second, mate. I can't have that, mate. It's really bad. It's really bad. It's all right now. That's fine, because that's just killing my ears. It's so loud in my ears. See. So what do you reckon, Ben? Do you think we might have a mukbang tomorrow?
Maybe not.
You and Anne-Marie, a nice mukbanging video, and I'll play it live on Friday. How would you reckon?
You wish. I want 50 quid for the services.
Mate, I'm gonna have to mute you, mate.
Goodness.
Right,
There
just
we go. Bloody
right.
hell.
Is it all right now? Because it's really. Well, you got to
really
understand. It's so
bad, yeah,
loud
it's
in my
really
ears, man.
bad.
It's really,
I
really
know,
bad. No problem. Let's say nothing more about
moving.
it. So Ben's going to do a mukbang on Friday and send us the video, which is going to be great, isn't it?
Tomorrow.
Don't forget mukbang, Ben. Well, I don't know. I don't want any other videos. None of your OnlyFans shit. I don't none of that stuff because I'll get thrown off. But see,
Wait,
that's
what?
another thing, eh?
When did we say we're doing a mukbang?
Well, Ben's away this Friday. Do you want to do a mukbang Friday here?
I
God.
don't know. Who are we doing it with?
Maybe get Joe
Wow.
down. I don't think so.
I don't think Joe will come.
No, well, he's not even fucking rung me to tell me why he's
No,
not
that's what
turning
I
up.
mean.
Terrible,
Can't-
that. It's really
can't-
bad.
No.
It's not good, that, Ben, is it? That's pretty bad, that, isn't it?
I
you
can't
know.
do it Friday.
Why not?
I can come down Saturday
Why couldn't you do it Friday?
because I've got to be at home on Friday for something.
Oh, so Anne-Marie won't be able to do Friday.
Anne-Marie
will
won't be
she?
here Friday, no.
No.
She won't be here Friday because she's going for a dirty weekend with Ben and
I
they're going to
know,
do loads of
I know.
mukbanging.
Right.
Do you know
I'm
what?
gonna do banging.
Do you know?
Food,
do you know what
food,
mukbang?
yeah,
Right,
yeah.
very, very good. I didn't think you know. The elder generation
Of
doesn't
course I
doesn't
know.
realise.
I'm
I'm
not
afraid.
stupid,
I
Mark.
didn't say you was stupid. I didn't know what. I thought mukbanging was really like a bit rude. You know what I mean? Honestly, I thought mukbanging. What's that?
Yeah,
Is that like?
No, that's
Is that
mukbang.
like? Is that like sex in like dirty places and like filthy when you don't wash or something? Is that
We're not
mukbanging?
those dirty. I thought it was
Stop.
picking up muck and throwing it at each other.
No, I thought it was like a sexual thing with like
Well, you
with
would,
like
wouldn't
dirt
you?
and shit
You
like
would.
Well,
that.
I think it is for some people, isn't it? Like, I think
Mukbanging.
some people watch people eating and sort of
They get off to
enjoy
it.
it.
Well,
Yeah.
feeders as well. You get
Oh,
feeders,
yeah,
don't you?
feeders.
Feeders.
Ugh.
You know what I mean? That's
Horrible, that.
It's but
Weird.
it's a power thing. It's a power thing.
Oh.
That's power. That's what it is. It's power, man.
I can't understand this. Why women allow men to be powerful?
Nearer to the mic, please.
You know why they?
I'm doing it. Just push your chair forward, you plonker. Yeah, I mean, well, that's what they do, and I don't know. But sometimes it's both sides as well. Both sides like it,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
they kind of like
well.
that kind of what's it?
I mean,
don't know.
they get so fat, these women, that they can't get up out.
Oh, don't start saying that, fat women and stuff.
Well, no, I'm not.
You'll get me thrown
I'm
off.
being truthful about feeding and all that. So, you know, it's
Just
it's
changing me
not-
out. It's art change.
It's not. It's not right. It's just.
It went very successful as well. That was a good hat change. Thank you very much.
It's
There you
just
go.
not
Earphones
right
back
at
on.
all.
Will Ben be doing a Spider-Man in Manchester? Cancel Gene the Queen. Do you know what Spider-Man is, Gene? Would you like to know what Spider-Man is? I think you should say no.
I don't really want to.
You're about to
know.
get cancelled here. FaZe Dragon says cancel you for saying things like that. No, but it's true. It's bloody true. You know what I mean? I watched Bill Burr the other night, and he's so good, man. Chicken gravy mukbanging bikinis. Oh my God, that's horrific. How dare you? That's a weird thing. But I'll be probably, mate. Should we do a mukbang Saturday, or should we leave it till next week? What do you reckon?
I should leave it till next month. You're not supposed to do anything like that.
I don't. I'll have a go at that.
No,
what? I tell you what we should do. Right? We should only have vegan food, and we should rate it.
Oh God.
That's what we should do.
Oh, God.
Only vegan food, because vegan food
Yeah, but you know,
is.
you know
what I
what's
mean?
bad about that, right?
It'll
That's
make
gonna
this.
be one
That's what
expensive
happened.
mukbang.
Oh, mate. Oh, vegan food, yeah. And then all the Larry's, that, mate. You say that all night, man, I'm telling you. It'll be horrific. Absolutely horrific. I haven't thanked again. I spoke to him today. Good old Kaiser 99. Man, what a cool guy he is, man. He raided me the other night, and him and his brother, Raz.
That sounds so wrong.
Brilliant, man. They raided me both. One with 6 and
It
one
did
with 4.
sound wrong, that
It
did.
was no, don't worry about it. It's raided. It's young talk. It's young talk for basically sending people to my
I know
stream.
what it's.
All right.
Yes.
But thank you so
Raided.
much again. If you're listening, thank you so much, mate. It's brilliant. He absolutely, I love it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I've
Ben's
not
gonna
heard
raid some minge tomorrow night.
raid. He's going to be raiding something. Chicken gravy mukbanging bikinis. How's that going to work? Mukbanging bikinis. I am not wearing, mate. I do not want to be sat next to Declan, right? And he's wearing a bikini.
You'll
and
end up,
he's moving
you'll
around
end
in
up
chicken gravy.
touching both
That's
of you.
weird. That's weird,
You'll
man.
You'll end up touching him, and he'll end up touching you.
No, he will not, and I will not. Believe you me. There'll be mukbanging and no banging. They'll just be muck. You're being mucky. Mucky now. Mucky now.
Why are
Hey,
you gonna
what do you
cook the
reckon? I tell you what, right? Where is Peter Kay? Where has he
I
gone?
know. I'd like to know.
We've
whether
not
he
seen
is.
him
not
for
well.
years. Yeah, but do we know? Is it him who's not well, or is
Why-
it somebody else? Why do we not
it's
know?
him. He's got like some sort of weird, like
What
some
is
sort
it?
of weird, like rare disease or something. He
But
said.
I'm so
How
surprised.
How do you know that?
Well, he
He put
doesn't
it on
do
his,
it.
his
Are you
PR
sure?
team put it on his like his official.
But why
like,
have we not even
internet
seen
thing.
him? Like, how come we can see? Like, how come right? The papers can find
not
any
said
shit from
anything.
anybody else. We can't find nothing about PK. There's not been a whisper.
I remember what
mad, innit?
once I was pissed off, right? Because when I used to work on the Pleasure Beach, the one day he was on, and we weren't allowed
Alright.
to tell anyone because it's like confidential thing.
Yeah,
And
of
that.
course.
But the people that were on there knew, obviously.
Right,
And he
okay.
went on every ride but mine.
That's brilliant. Isn't
Waiting
it?
all
That's
day
fantastic. That is
When's it
funny.
gonna- And he didn't. And I was like, oh my god, are you joking?
Really?
What ride did you work on?
You was on the Pleasure
it was
Beach.
the-
Did you say
it was
it's
the
Pleasure Beach? Right, go
Diego
on.
one on Nickelodeon Land. You know the balloon.
Well, he's
one
not going
where
to go on the
you go up the balloon.
Nickelodeon land, is he? He's a bit big. He
No,
won't get on the
he
chairs,
did.
will
He
he?
came on because they have like the Nickelodeon Streak and a few other, and there's the
But
Splash
what?
Bash
Yeah,
and
yeah.
everything.
It's like a street, isn't it?
But he didn't come on. He didn't come on mine.
That's
Oh,
mad,
dear.
isn't it? Fancy that? That's weird, isn't it? Did you get him some garlic bread? Garlic bread? That's all that about.
No.
What's
No,
all that
but
about?
he's. Where is he? Where is Peter Kay? If anyone
Probably at
knows,
home.
let us know, man. Well, he's probably at home. Yeah, he's probably at home mukbanging right now, or going to Manchester for a dirty weekend. Maybe Ben's meeting him. Maybe it's all a secret ploy, and Ben's meeting half the Man United team and Peter Kay for a big mukbang. What do you reckon? Do you reckon that could be true? Probably not. Any new signings that anyone knows about in the football at the moment, Ben? Any new signings
Sterling.
in the pipeline?
Sterling just confirmed signing a 4-year deal with Chelsea. Or
Who
a
has?
5-year deal.
Who?
Sterling.
Oh,
You finally got Sterling.
don't want him.
I think he'll be good for
Little
you.
shitty pants. Yeah, but he runs like his Poody's pants, doesn't he? Do you know what I
Better than
mean?
the wing is what you've got.
How dare you say that?
He's won titles.
Well, we'll have to wait and see. I mean, is he going to fit in? I think he's quite on his own. He might move. Yeah, he might move. That might be not a bad signing. We'll have to wait and see. Sterling, Chelsea. Wow, what's going on, eh? Melted chocolate mukbanging baby grows. I can do that. I don't mind that. I'd rather do it in nappies. That'd be better.
I kiss. Oh my God, Jake Branson. Oh no,
It's what?
Jay Branson all over again.
Jay Branson. I don't know who that is. You probably know that.
Basically, one of my old mates
Yeah.
basically used to wear nappies, and he left
Okay.
a cooey nappy behind my washing machine.
Why?
Oh my God.
Why would you do
I
that?
don't know.
Why is he wearing nappies? How old was
I
he?
don't know. He was 18 when it happened.
Did he?
When we left school.
Did he wear them all the time?
Yeah.
Why is he coming around your house? That's weird,
I want to
man.
know why he took his nappy off.
Yeah,
around your
actually,
house.
what was you
Don't
two
know.
up to
Are you mad?
with his nappy off? Let's
Are
have
you
a
mad?
smell of that. Lovely.
After when I-
Nappy
After
nappies.
when I saw it, I went after him, running after him.
What, with the
Throwing at
nappy?
him. Throwing at him.
I hit him.
That's weird, isn't it? You know they've actually stopped now. You know if you get they've actually stopped now. It's now illegal. I always thought it was actually, but it's now illegal to wee on the beach in the sea.
I still
Is it?
win
How are they gonna
on the
police that?
beach.
How are they going to police it?
No idea. I don't know how they're going to police it, but
If you're in the sea,
I-
how are they going to police
If I
that?
need one, I'll just do it. I don't
well,
care.
it's now illegal to wee in the sea.
Yeah, they
Right,
throw
just like you
and
know,
yet,
I keep doing it.
hey, unless, hey, come on.
Just saying.
Now, hang on a minute.
Look, I can't. Look, I
If-
don't make
if-
the pissing rules up.
Can you listen?
Ask
Hey.
G Fuel and his mate Shinnick. What's it? He's going to save us loads of tax and all that. I don't know what he's going to go on. G
If
the
you're
Queen.
not
Off you go.
allowed to wee in the sea,
Oh yes.
how come that we can put raw sewage in the sea?
How about if the seaweed in the sea?
Don't be stupid.
Seaweed in the sea.
Oh, God.
The seaweed
I was
in the
being
sea.
serious.
That's a good joke, isn't it?
The water people, they put raw
Wee wee,
sewage
please.
in the sea.
Well, they do, but it's like 2.5 miles out, isn't it? It's
It doesn't matter. It
No,
doesn't
well,
matter.
literally, really.
No, I just don't
Oh.
get. You get done for having a wee
can't.
with about having a shit.
Well, I don't know about that. I don't know about pooing in the sea. I don't know why would anyone poo in the sea. That'd be weird. I don't think if you needed to poo that much, you probably won't make it to the sea. And how
Well,
about if it was like really windy and stormy?
Don't
You'd fall in your
forget all
knickers and it'd be
the.
awful.
Don't forget all the prostitutes and blooming the homeless people, mate.
Why?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Let's just get one. Right. Homeless. I get it. Why are prostitutes going to purposely poo in the sea? I don't get that.
Because you know what they're like.
They don't put sewage in the sea anymore. It's from
They do.
from FIFA King saying they
they
don't.
do.
They do. It
are you
says
sure?
Blackpool.
Are
Yeah.
you sure? Are you sure? They're saying that they don't put sewage
What
in
they
the
do
sea
is they
anymore.
pump it
It's sent
into
to
the sea,
treatment
right?
plants. Oh,
And then-
what they do? No, they send it to treatment plants, and then that's pumped out into the sea, treated with
They used to put raw
Yeah,
sewage in
many.
there.
I mean, 30, 40 years ago they used to do it, didn't they? But
No,
it's all changed now. I can remember swimming out in the sea years ago, miles out. There's loads of people doing it, and they were going right out, really, really, really far, right? And I went out quite far, and then I felt something in my foot, and it was like a big pipe. There's a pipe about half a mile out. It's weird. Weird, yeah. That
What they do is basically they pump it into the sea, right? And then it obviously dilutes because it's the sea, yeah.
Right.
And then they pump the seawater in, and they treat it.
Right. No, hold on. I'm going to look it up because I think you're slightly wrong there.
That's why if
I'm
you go
just-
down to the
let me just
prom,
check this out.
they've got a treatment centre right there, by the prom,
1 second. One second. Hold on a minute.
where it gets pumped.
Someone sent me some. Jesus.
And they got
I don't
them
know
big
what it is.
things that let methane out into the air. You can see the actual gas coming out the top of them.
Izzy's left the group.
Why?
I don't know. That's weird, isn't it? That's terrible. I wonder why. I don't know.
We're just finding out about the sea and sewerage at the moment.
That's the only way I know how they do it. and
Right. How
that-
it's done
That was a
Oh,
good
right.
bit ago, to be
it
fair.
is
Hang on.
all the sewage comes to the sewage and it's pumped into treatment plants, and the treatment plants dilute it and put what's that say? They put what's it called? Because we
Methane?
there's methane in it.
Oh,
isn't it?
yeah, of
They
course.
put chemicals in it,
Yeah.
and they dilute it with chemicals and clean it up, and then whatever's left, that is pumped out into the sea miles and miles away, like
Yeah.
it's big pipe. So basically, you don't do a poo and they pump it out into the sea. That's not how it works. What it does, it goes into treatment plants, and then that waste is pumped into the sea, like 2 miles out. I think it is now.
Yeah,
So,
that's
yeah.
what I was on about. I just explained it the wrong way around.
Yeah, no, it's okay. We forgive you just this once, I suppose. But yeah, it goes to treatment
Well, I
plants,
was wrong about
and then
that.
it goes into the sea later on. I've got a sore bum now. Big
That's
bum
why
sore.
the sea's so dirty, though. Because if you go to some other countries
That's
where
what
they
I'm
don't
saying.
pump anything into the
No.
sea, it's
Well,
crystal clear.
But they
Yeah.
say that. But then
The
Spain,
Mediterranean.
right? What Spain does, if you've ever been to Spain,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
What they do, they have a different thing because they don't have any gutters. If you go to Spain, there's no gutterings around the actual houses and all that stuff. So when it rains, it just rains, right? But what they have a big, massive, long, dug out half a tunnel right through the middle of places, cities and towns, right? And it's
Yeah.
full of the crap, and the sewage just goes straight out into the sea. Just goes straight out. It's weird. It's such
Yeah.
a weird thing to actually see. It's very weird, and that's not treated or nothing.
No.
Goes straight out. It's crazy.
And yet
I
it's
think
such
Italy do
and
the
yet
same kind of
and
thing
yet
as well.
It's a blue sea. It's a
It's
clear.
it's so clean,
it's
isn't
so
it?
clear.
So clean. So clean. It's weird. It's mad, isn't it? How like Cleveland's beach is so different to South Shore Beach. It's like a different. It's like
And it's
you're
like
in a different country.
Just Lytham St Anne's.
Yeah, it's like different country.
different.
Like
Yeah.
the sand, where Sun South Shore, it's like darkish, isn't it? Where if you go to Lytham, it's dead
quite light,
whitish.
yeah.
And then when you go to Cleveland, it's pebbles. It's weird, isn't it? It's mad, isn't it? How it can be on the same coastline, exactly the same,
Well, you've got
and they're all
7
different.
miles, haven't you?
Yeah, but
7 miles.
it's weird how it. So, but if you think of how big the world is and all that, it's huge, isn't it? You know
Like
what I mean?
Blackpool Sea's pretty grim. It is horrible.
It is, yeah.
Well, it looks that way, isn't it? And it's not too bad, is it? You know what I mean? It could be worse, couldn't
Well,
it?
that's the Irish Sea. Blackpool is it's covered.
Well, so's Cleveland and all that. Yes,
Yeah.
the Irish Sea.
Irish Sea,
Well,
yeah.
it's North Sea, isn't it? No, North Sea's after that, isn't it?
After that, yeah.
Have you ever seen
What is it?
the picture of where the two oceans meet?
What do you mean the picture? I don't know what you
There's
mean
a
by
picture where like the Indian Ocean and the Atlantic Ocean meet.
that. All right, okay.
And they don't
That's a long
mix.
way from us.
It's really strange. It's like
Because
someone's got,
one's warmer and
picture
one's a
on
lot
a-
colder.
no, it's like
No, it's
two
the
different
colour.
colours, but they're right next to each
Yeah.
other, but they don't mix.
I know it's because of the
It's
heat.
like a line between them.
Yeah, it's right. The Atlantic's very, very cold, and the Indian's a bit warmer.
Yeah.
And when they go together, they won't mix because of the actual how the molecules are moving
It's to do
around
with the
in-
minerals and the
it's,
salt and
yeah,
stuff in the
it's all
water.
Yeah.
it's all the minerals and the salts and the
Yeah, a lot more salt in the Atlantic than there is in the Indian.
But yeah,
isn't
it's
there?
strange because you can be in the middle of the ocean, and it'll be cloudy or whatever, or like white
I mean,
on the top
it's-
with fuzz, and then you go to these desert islands and
Yeah.
the water's blue and clear.
It's crazy, isn't it? But it's mad how the Atlantic, right? It's the deepest ocean in the middle, isn't it? In the Atlantic, right? And as they go across the Atlantic, because I saw a really good documentary, Michael Palin,
Yeah.
around the world and all that stuff. And he had to get back, and he went on this boat that goes across the Atlantic. Excuse me, and it was like in the middle. It's so they call it the dead patch.
Yeah,
And in the middle of the Atlantic, there's nothing. There's just
No.
nothing, and the sea is it's dead. It's like mist across the
Yeah.
sea, and it's so eerie,
Eerie, yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
horrible. It's like proper depressing. And they call it the dead. They call it. I can't remember what they call it. They
the
call
Dead
it.
Sea.
No. It's
No,
not.
no, that's,
no, the Dead
uh,
Sea is something else because it's got
that's
loads of salt in it.
Russia.
Oh, the Black Sea.
The Black.
No, it's not called the Black Sea. It's still the Atlantic, but in the middle of the Atlantic, they call it. Basically, it's where people kill themselves. No problem, Mr. Watkins. It's where people commit suicide and all that stuff when they're on. These long ships, these long.
Yeah,
Because it's so daunting, it's desertless.
Yeah.
Desert just means empty space.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
yeah.
Or does it mean sand?
No,
Everyone thinks desert means sand. It doesn't. It means
it's
empty.
empty. Means
Great,
empty.
crazy, isn't it? It's absolutely crazy.
Yeah, that's why an island's called Desert Island. There's nothing there.
Yeah, but most
Like
people think a desert has to have sand in it. It
No.
doesn't. It doesn't. I saw a great documentary about how the sea across Russia, or the Russian Sea, this be like
Black
a
Sea.
sea. No.
No.
This, I can't remember what it's called, right? But it's over the past, because it's been overfished
Yes,
and
I see.
overpopulated and over, it's been and all the shit's gone into it, right? The sea's gone. It's
Yeah.
gone. And it's turned into a big desert. It's a huge desert, right? And it's hundreds of miles long, right? And the water has just disappeared. And this was like a massive fishing, it's hundreds of miles long, this sea and everything. It was unbelievable. It was massive, right? And it's gone.
It's
completely
usually the
gone.
other way around.
And all
isn't
you
it?
can
the
see.
sea is usually taken
Well, no,
over.
right? And all you can see now, right, is all the boats that have sank and all the old boats that are
Yeah.
stuck there, and they're just hundreds and hundreds.
Well, the Earth
over
goes through
this
a
desert.
cycle,
It's
doesn't
just-
it?
Well,
of like-
I thought that was the sea where it was. You couldn't swim. You couldn't sink in it. You can't.
No, that's
sink.
the Black Sea, isn't
The
it?
Black Sea,
Or is
where's-
it the Dead Sea or the Red Sea?
No,
I
no,
can't
it's-
remember. It's one of them.
Yeah.
Well, what we're
One of
actually
them.
experiencing right now is completely new because the Earth before that goes through cycles of being frozen for millions of years to then being thawed out and warm, and then but because humans have done so much damage to the
Yeah.
ozone layer, we're going through something new now, which is like a very very hot period now, where all the ice caps are melting, but it's so hot that they don't reckon we're going to go through another ice age again.
Well, it goes round in circles. This was a big argument that a lot of people have said about this. The world, the Earth just goes round in cycles. Ice age, Bronze age, ice age, whatever. But it's not true. And they try to say that global warming it's just part of the Earth. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not. We are, right, basically, look, we're fucking it up. I don't swear a lot, but I'm very sorry. But we're just destroying it. We're absolutely destroying it.
Well,
and I have 2 points to this argument. Go on, Jean, sorry.
Well, it was all the big factories, wasn't it? In
It was the
environment.
Industrial
But-
Revolution.
But
That's
I
what it was.
Yeah, that's that.
That started it.
I'll agree with that. But if you look at, we are very good now with the ozone
We are,
layer.
but there's
We
still
are
a lot
very
of
good.
companies that are
But-
too greedy to change.
But let me finish this. But if you look at America, China, Russia, they're the places
Well, it
that
works
are
out.
putting all
yeah.
out.
I mean, it works out that we are 1% of the problem.
We're only 1%.
It's one. We produce 1%
We present
of the
1%
actual
of the carbon.
the carbon output.
Yeah.
There's loads of different things we could say about the carbon input. We're not going to get that deep into it unless you really want
We're
to.
only-
If anyone
we're
wants to
only
ring in and talk about
1%
it,
we're
no
learning.
problem at all.
We're doing.
Yeah. But it's like
But
this is
Russia,
what does my head in,
China,
right?
they're
This
like
is what
20%, 30%.
Well, no, it's right. What the problem is, right, is it's no good us right, when we get demonstrators that closes London,
Yeah.
right, and they can't get around London and the taxis can't earn a living and the buses can't move, it doesn't
help.
it makes no difference. It makes fuck all difference, right? It makes no difference. It really doesn't, right? What my advice, right, is if you want to protest and be what's about the ozone and do all this,
Yeah.
right, and do this for go to India
Go to China.
and do it there, or China
Yeah.
or India or America. Go and do it there,
America.
right? But
Or
you got to
another
imagine
way
how
is-
big America is, though, as well.
It's like
Well,
if you want to
exactly.
fully protest about that, then you go and start a new life and try and be without electricity and gas
Well,
and
we
see,
know
how,
Very
that,
different.
see how
yeah.
easy it is.
It's
Yeah,
not.
it's
It's
not
very
easy.
difficult. It's
very difficult.
Nowadays, you try playing your Xbox and your thing
Well, you couldn't.
all night and that, and have your electric on and
See,
cook,
that's technology for
cook
you.
your
It's
dinner and all
moved
that
on
stuff.
so
You know,
much.
yeah, absolutely. You can do. I'm not saying you can't do it because people go away and they go on camper vans and all that stuff. I'd love to speak to my mate Steve actually because he plays Xbox when he's at work away at night and he plays it. He's got his dad's caravan. Now it's quite but it's like a mobile home. It's like
Yeah.
I mean, it's fucking like. I think it's like a 60 grand. Like it's fucking shit hot. It's like the dog bollocks, right? And it's proper nice. And it's I think it's like 4 bed. It's beautiful. Big chairs. It's well nice, right? I'd love to know how he does, how he gets on with it.
Well,
How is he plugged in somewhere?
yeah, got to
You know, he might not be.
Who do you mean?
My mate Steve.
He
plays
might
Xbox
have a
with us.
generator or something.
Yeah.
I used to work with him years ago. He's a
Where
really
does
nice
he
guy.
work?
He's an electrician now.
Right.
Well, he's always been an electrician for years. Like, no, really nice lad. Ben knows him really well, and but yeah, I've always wondered how's he doing it, and you know, and what's is he charging it for the day or is he using the batch? I don't know. I'd
He's
love to know
probably using one of those
how he's doing it.
solar battery things.
Well, I don't know, but for a fact, solar panel it won't. You can't.
No, you can get now, like basically.
It charges
car
a battery up.
No,
right.
you can get now basically a car battery, right?
Right.
And what they do is the
you-
manufacturers put like a casing around it that has a solar panel on top.
That's
It
right.
also has a plug-in to
Yeah.
charge it as well. But
Right.
it's got USBs on it and plugs and
But
everything.
unfortunately,
everything.
at night time when he plays Xbox, the solar panel's pretty useless. So
No, because you can get
obviously
you can get night ones as well that work off
you
the
can't.
moon.
How no, mate, they won't work
Yeah,
properly.
you can. Yeah, you can.
Well, you
You
just
can.
stick it outside
Night
during the
solar
day.
panels,
You can get what's called like moon panels. Basically,
right?
it's like
I bet they're not
the
as
same
good as
thing,
the
but
sun,
it
though, are
works
they?
off
Yeah,
light
but
from the moon.
They won't be as good though, will they? Surely, they won't get enough power. There's no way. I don't think we're not at the position yet where we can actually put a solar panel up with no battery and just draw off that. I don't think we can do that yet. No way. Not to have an actual
No, it doesn't
a bloody
have
Xbox
to, right,
and a
it
TV
doesn't
and all that
have to
stuff.
actually go. Right. So a solar panel just it all it does is it converts light into power. Right. You can put that to wherever you want. You can put it to a battery, or you can put it to a converter that turns the power straight into electricity.
Them ones you have on houses, they don't work like that.
No.
They don't work like that. How they work is they go basically. If you've got solar panels on your house, right?
Yeah.
They go basically 9 times out of 10, 9 times at a time. They go to the national grid,
That's right.
and then they
Yeah.
draw power off that, and then you get out with your bills basically.
No, I'll
But
tell you exactly
unfortunately,
how it
yeah.
works.
Unfortunately, you can't get them and they store
shouldn't
into
work like that,
batteries. No, that's how they do. That's how it works. Right, because that's the only way to do it, because you get grants and all that stuff. But we're not at the stage yet where we could. The amount of for you to run your house off solar panels, the amount of solar panels you would need for a family just to be non-existent with no other forms apart from solar panels, we're a long way away.
You
Long way
see,
away.
what we should
So-
do is we should take go on, what were you going to say?
I was going to say solar panels work off light during
Yeah.
the day. They don't work at night. They only work off light. And it's not always
Yeah.
the sun. It's any sort of daylight they
Yeah,
will work
it's
off.
light.
And what happens is it collects the energy,
Yeah.
and you can like if you've got a 3 kilowatt setup, you could
Yeah.
use all that electricity all day, and it wouldn't
Yeah.
cost you anything. And the grid will take out half, but you can use all of it, and it
Yeah.
doesn't cost you anything.
Yeah, that's
That's how
it
it
works.
works, basically.
You kind of only pay at night time, really, don't you? When it's
Yeah,
when
you
it-
only
when
pay
it's
at
not sunny.
night time when you've got
So,
your television on, and
basically,
when,
right now,
when
this
we're
is
streaming.
this is free now
Yeah,
because it's
basically.
sunny.
Yeah.
It's we're not paying
Yeah.
for any electricity because we've got like, is it 12 or 16?
So you've actually got
12.
solar panels.
Yeah.
We've got
Right.
solar panels and we've got a big converter down the side
Yeah.
of my loft here that sends it to the national grid.
That's
how
right.
it works, and then it trickles off that.
And
to
then
us.
they send
and then,
us money
yeah.
every 3
So
months or so.
we make money from it.
The grid,
Actually,
the grid
which is
actually-
at this time
yeah.
is very, very good, really.
It's very good
because
now.
they're all paid for now, aren't they?
Yeah,
They're all
well,
paid for years ago, aren't they?
basically, yeah.
And that's I can't go into it. But unfortunately, it doesn't work as well as what we want it to work. We're not there yet. We'd have
See,
to have like
another way to do
4
it as
times
well.
the amount, really, wouldn't we? To
And it
make
would work really well in England because of the weather we have. Right?
Yeah,
But
wind power.
what they do in Japan is when they build an house,
Yeah,
right, they put solar panels on automatically, right?
that's right.
That's done. But what they also do now is they put a miniaturized wind farm in everyone's garden, or on the roof, or somewhere,
Right.
wherever they can put it. So you'll have like a mini wind turbine going.
The
and
problem
that
is in this
generates power
country. Yeah,
in the night time as well.
the problem is in this country, right? You have a divided kind of society where you've got where we
Yeah.
need wind power, right?
Yeah.
Where we can put it, where we can have
by the
it.
sea.
No, not necessarily in the farmable areas
Yeah,
and things
in
like
the
that, where
farmable
big open
areas,
spaces, right? Yeah, there's more
Also-
space there. The problem with that is, right, the people who live in these places don't want them because it looks ugly. They don't want it spoiling the
Yeah.
landscape. That's the big problem we've got.
Also,
we've got to
to
get
have-
past
have
that to get it
them-
work.
Also, to have solar panels, you've got to be facing south.
It's a south
You've
space,
got to have
isn't
your
it?
solar panels on the
'Cause how
south
the sun
side of your
sets and-
house.
Yeah, the
Because
sun
the
comes
sun's
out.
Yeah.
going to come on
Is
the
it
south
south or
side.
east? It's east, isn't it?
South.
No, that's
South
south.
up there, that way.
No, south is.
No, it's not, Mark.
Oh, no.
I'm telling you.
I mean,
South
something
where,
like-
just look out the
Right.
window and see where the sun's setting
Yeah,
from.
that's
it.
right.
No,
That's
you,
it.
Front,
yeah,
front.
you look where the sea is,
Oh,
don't you?
God,
Because that's
no.
South Shore. We're South
No.
Shore.
No, you
It's
just go
not.
off where the sun sets.
There,
Yeah,
over
I
there.
don't know.
Yeah.
What do I know? I don't know. But anyway, it's that's
Well, they
that's
should
where it
know,
is.
shouldn't they? The people that put them on.
Well, I know.
I don't
know
think
for
that's
me
south
it's
though. I
behind
don't
us.
think
It's
that way is
windows
not south
behind.
because it's there. It's here, isn't it? It's basically right in front of me. That's not south there because
Okay.
I don't think so. I think it's east.
It is.
It's east and west. The
Oh,
sun sets,
God,
doesn't
no.
it? Echo.
South facing.
Where does the sun set? East or west?
Sunsets in the
Hold on.
west. You got to.
Just a
On
minute.
my mum.
Sunset or sunrise is the daily disappearance of the sun below the horizon as a result of Earth's rotation. The sun will set exactly due west of the equator on the spring and fall equinoxes, each of which occurs only once a year. Did that answer your
So it
question?
goes east to west.
No, the sun comes up at the front and dies down at the
Yes,
back.
I know that, but that must be east and that's west.
No.
It doesn't come up in the south.
Okay.
I don't,
Thanks for your feedback.
oh, God's sake. Right, let's find out. Echo.
Sorry.
Oh, here we go, right. Echo. 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 Oh, God. Stop. Jesus, it's hard work. It really is. Echo. What direction does the sun rise?
The common view is that the sun rises
East.
East.
Yeah.
However, this only
To
technically
east.
occurs on 2 days of the year, the spring and fall equinoxes,
No, that's...
The sun rises in the east, you being chord.
Yeah,
the north or south of due east.
right. So the sun
Well,
rises in the east and sets in the west. That's kind of how it
Yeah.
goes. Now, if that's true, it goes east to west. That means it must go. So I can't imagine it coming. If we were south, Echo. What's the best direction for
solar panels.
shit? Echo. Oh man, this is ridiculous. Stop. Echo. Echo. What do? Oh fucking Jesus Christ! Sorry about this. Hold on a second. Stop.
Here's something I found on
Stop. Echo. Stop.
Jesus.
I hate this echo.
Got 'em right
Right,
at
don't
the
you
show.
say anything. You'll spoil it. Right. Echo. Which way
Bloody hell.
do solar panels face?
Here's something I found on the web.
You might
Hell.
go in mental.
Autodocbox.com.
Stop.
Solar panels need to face south to be most productive.
South. There we go.
South, that's what
Because,
I said.
but you said the sun comes from the south. It doesn't. The sun.
said-
What happens is the solar panels are there.
Solar panels have to
You need to
go
sort your mic
there.
out, mate. It's really loud, man.
Yeah,
It's
I know.
terrible
I
headache.
know. It's
killing me.
Does
Stop
that have to
moving it, you Joey. Right, there we
sort
go.
the
Right, okay.
controller out.
No problem. Right. So basically, solar panels face to the south because the sun doesn't go from that way to that way.
Well, I
The s-
just said it.
But
they
the
had
sun.
to
No,
be
that's
put
what you said.
there,
Let's get it right. Let's get the truth.
south-facing.
Don't lie now, Mrs. Cooper. Thank you very much. It goes from that way over there, so it gets the whole sun.
Yes,
Like that. It goes
exactly.
across. So, because if you just went from there, by midday it'll be over it, and then by 2 o'clock
I said
you'll be
it had
getting
to
no.
be south-facing.
Yeah, that's. Anyway,
what I said.
does it matter? Not really.
Not really, no.
We know that so we've learned today that solar panels face to the south, and
You
the
know, you
sun
should
rises on the
always-
east.
Mark,
You know, you
And sets
should
on the
know
west.
stuff
Yes,
like
Yes.
this, right?
I'm gonna get off
How come?
and I'll speak to you later because I'm gonna jump in the shower because I need it. So I'm still watching on my phone.
You stinky bugger. Right, go on then. Nice to see you anyway,
Bye.
mate.
Take
Yeah, you
care.
should know stuff like this because
Take
I'll,
care.
I'll speak to you tomorrow or later anyway, mate.
You never know,
before you go
right?
away.
at some point in the future, the
Yeah.
grid could go off and the internet could go down. We'd all have to like survive basically. And
Yeah.
You need to know stuff
Well,
like this.
I
Like,
mean, is it going to happen? Is that going to happen? I
well,
don't
it
know.
could.
Well, I can't.
Never say no.
Well, I was in a shop. Oh no.
The shop.
let
All
me
right, go on.
think.
What was you buying from the shop?
It doesn't matter. I was buying some.
We do
groceries or
apologise for
something.
that problem we had with Echo Alexa. It was very, very frustrating. If you've got any of them devices, you'll know exactly how much of a
They
pain in
just
the
don't
arse they
listen
are.
sometimes.
They
They
just,
really just
oh
don't.
mate, they just
Do their own
the
thing.
wank, aren't they? The wank. Why can't it be like Halo with Cortana? That'd be ace, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that would be way
That'd
better.
be like a little fit bird pops up on your hand.
Yeah,
and goes,
Microsoft.
Hello.
Get
That'd be
your
ace,
own,
wouldn't it?
Get your own device sorted.
Yeah, man.
Cortana
Let's
on
get
it.
that. Maybe a stripper one. Yeah. Go on. Sorry, man. I thought it's going out the window. Go on, Gene. Sorry, what was you saying?
You know, you interrupt me every time.
I do apologise. I can't help it. I've got a big gob. Thank you very much. As
Exactly.
Ben will tell you.
Uh,
Well,
oh yeah,
as- go on.
I was in a shop
I did it again. Sorry,
a
mate.
few months ago now,
Right.
and all the electric went off.
What was you buying?
Grocery, does it matter?
Well, yeah, of course it does. We got to paint the picture, don't we?
we had to put all the stuff, leave all the stuff where we were, come out the shop, because the tills wouldn't work.
Well,
Yeah.
So
Obvious, isn't it?
you see, that's what's going to happen, more and more and more.
Bloody hell.
That's what I mean. Stuff like that.
1 second, folks.
Like everything
Call the show
sort
right
of
now on
like relies now on connection, whether it be tills or what. Like
Yeah.
if that had happened years ago before the internet, and they had something, they would have went right. Well, we'll just do it all in cash then. We'll
Well,
just
yeah,
count
but
it
that
all, like
that
the
was
old-
And
that
the
was
problem
years
is
ago,
now
wasn't
they're
it?
just
Well-
they're so reliant on it. They can't.
Yeah, but that's how it is. How else can you?
And you
But
should-
most people don't carry cash now, do they? They have it on the card.
Well, whether they have it on
But,
the card or
but cash
cash.
would. If
I
the
don't-
government fell, right? If the world
Stop
went to
it.
shit, and everything was failing, right?
Right.
And everyone was looting all the shops, money would just be nothing. It's worthless now. You'd have to trade like items and stuff
Well, yeah, that's how they used to do it years ago, didn't they?
just to
That's
get just to
what they
survive.
did
You'd have
it.
to like,
Yeah.
oh, he's got tin of beans. I've
I
got
mean,
spaghetti,
there's a
but
really
I want
good,
beans,
there's a
you know.
really good program I used to watch, which was really clever like that. It was, do you remember The Walking Dead? Have you ever watched
Yeah.
The Walking Dead?
Yeah.
They kind of did that as well, didn't they?
Yeah.
They kind of went. There was a few seasons where they would actually. It showed you how they were trading like fruit for like guns and things, just anything, even knives and like cutlery and plants, and they would make things, and that's how England used to be years ago, didn't it? You know, you can imagine it being like that. I mean, how good would that
Three
be?
goats for a chicken.
But yeah, that's right. Yeah. You know that money is actually worthless.
Yeah.
You know, basically money is an IOU, because originally these used sticks. I'm gonna go back years ago, and each hectare was a stick, and whatever you own, and they used to put notches in the stick, and there used to be there used to be a guy of each town or county, and he would count your notches on your stick, and that's how they would keep an account of how much you had. It's very honestly, you want to if you look into where money came from, it's unbelievable. But the way our countries work now is by debt. If you've got no debt, you've got no money. It's weird. It's such a weird way of doing it, and that's why countries are better off when they have a war. It's crazy, because then the debt goes up, it moves around, and then more people buy stuff, and they go to work and they pay for it, and they go into debt to buy more stuff, and they come back. It's weird. It's a vicious
like
circle.
in America, it would be a different story because they've all got guns and stuff. But can you imagine over here if the government fell and there's no grid and there's no internet and money's worthless?
It'd be horrific, wouldn't it?
Things like DVDs and stuff would be worth loads if you've got a solar panel minivan that has power from the sun and you can watch them.
But
you could rent
what
it
would
out.
happen is, I know, but what would happen is, right, is things like the TVs that we have now, right? They're all smart TVs and all that stuff, and the old
they'd be
TVs,
useless.
but the old TVs wouldn't work because you'd need so much power to actually power the old TVs, like in the 80s and 90s. You just wouldn't be able to power the bloody things.
No.
They take so much power up, where the new ones
You
take
wouldn't be able to
very, very little
massive
power.
valves they were in.
Well, you wouldn't, but there wouldn't be a phone service, and a lot of phones won't even work unless they're actually there's a phone service to do it. I am back, sunburnt, pissed off, but back. Time to flake and chill. Nice one, Steve. Is it? What do you prefer us calling you? Would you like to call Steve, Saxton, or Sacco? As because I think it's a friend of Izzy's. I think Izzy calls you Sacco, which is a funny name, but fair enough, it's Saxton, so Sacco's not too bad. I think Sacco's a cool name. Nice to see the old regulars chilling. Steve, to be honest. Steve, okay, it's Steve. Steve is the one. Steve is the one. We're going to call him Steve. Love to have a phone call from you, Steve. It'd be fantastic. I won't hold my breath. Sacco is a nickname. That is correct. I won't hold my breath. He's a bit shy. So as he's told us, so he's a bit shy, but it's okay, mate. We can do it in disguise. You know what I mean? Pretend to be somebody else. I don't know. People do it all the time. I don't know why they keep doing it. Just be themselves. It's crazy, isn't it? But yes, but that would be fantastic. Right, I'm going to have to leave you in the capable hands of Jean the Queen for about 2 minutes while I make a nice cup of tea, because I am really. If I did, I'd rant. Mate, I want you to rant. Steve, I want you to rant. Rant, mate. Tell us what's doing your head in. It's open, mate. You can talk what you want. Not today. Next time, then. Hopefully next time. Right, I'm just
Yeah,
going
ring us.
to bring you over to Jean the Queen, and she's going to talk about... What are you going to talk about, Jean?
I have no
You
idea.
tell them.
No idea. I haven't got a clue.
Well, it's on
Right.
you. Right
Come
now.
on, Damo, what do you think? What do you wanna talk
Damo's
about?
not even there,
Oh,
Jean,
no,
anymore.
is it now? Ben?
It's Declan, you
It's
joke.
Declan.
Where have you been?
Sorry, Declan, sorry.
Have you been listening or what? For God's
I am
sake, man.
so sorry. So sorry, Declan.
Fancy calling
Right.
Declan Ben, and then you call him. Then you call him Damo. That's
I
worse.
know,
Right,
that's
I'll be a minute.
worse, isn't it? Right, Declan. What you going to talk
Mm-hmm.
to me about? What's on your mind?
I don't really know.
We've got to
Not
come up
much
with
at the
something
minute.
between us.
We've sort of been over the main things in the news. Japan banning anything online that offends anyone, which is just a rabbit hole, really, isn't it? Because
Yeah,
as soon as you
yeah.
ban something,
Oh, yeah.
now if someone gets offended by something now, that other person's going to jail.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It's stupid.
Yeah, it's like even you can't... It's like you can't even protect yourself in your own house now.
Well, you can't even speak about if you don't like something the government's done, because
No.
they go, right, we're offended, jail.
Yeah, yeah. Or you
Oh, I
can't...
feel hurt and attacked,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you're off to jail, mate.
It's like a nanny state in some ways.
Well, I can't believe it. Out of every country in the world, right, Japan is like exceedingly so above everyone else with technology and
Yeah.
the way they live, and they've done something like that. I can't believe it.
Yeah. You're on about the shooting, aren't you?
I wasn't about
Yeah,
that
that's
before.
right. Yeah. Oh, I didn't hear that one. Oh, you're right.
Yeah, basically,
It was...
the footage of the inside of the school where the kids were, that someone's leaked the footage of the police standing around the corner in the hallway, just
Yeah.
not doing anything, basically.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like I did speak about this before. It's like they hadn't got a clue as to what was going on inside.
Well,
Although
they
the-
sort of did, because they were getting.
I know they were getting messages, but even the teachers in the school didn't know what that gunman had taken in with them.
No,
If you see
that's
what
true.
I
But
mean.
I mean, 20 of them, they could have risked it, really, couldn't they? They could have thought, well,
Oh no, they won't
kids
do
or
that.
us, you know. If it had been me, I would have thought, right, it's kids or me, I'm going in.
Yeah.
I mean, even the parents outside turned up with guns and said, right, you're standing here, let me go in. I'll get rid of him.
Yeah. Well,
But they won't let him in.
no.
I think
No,
in situations
that's-
like that, you just need to think, well,
Evening, folks. I'm back.
is it worth it? Should I just go in and be a hero and just get rid of him
Well,
before he
it's
kills more
very
kids?
I've just got to interrupt you, darlings, because we have got a guy who we've not heard from for ages, and it's Sean Cross.
Oh, hi,
Our
Sean.
Carl's mate, he's saying go on the Queen. Sean Cross, I've not heard from Sean Cross for ages. You'll have to come and visit us, mate, and have a brew, Sean.
Yeah.
We're not seen you for ages, mate. It'd be lovely. I heard he was engaged last time I saw him. Your mic's really, really bad now, Dex, man. You just stop touching it.
I
You
can't-
bugger.
I'm not touching it, mate. It's the wire. Every little movement.
Right, well,
It's-
tomorrow, come and see me, and we'll get you a bloody headset. We need to get the headsets because
Oh, I don't know if
it's
it'll
kind
be
of spoiling
tomorrow,
it.
but it's
Well,
Saturday,
whenever,
possibly.
yeah, come and get it. We'll
Yeah.
sort it out. Sean Cross, eh? Good old
Hey,
Sean Cross.
come give us a ring.
Why don't you ring the show live, Sean? 01253. What is it? 670202. I'll play it if you just be quiet, please.
Call the show right now on 01253 670202. The Cooperman Plays Experience.
Cooperman plays.
That's me. I'm ready for your calls. Right. So what we got all sorts going on. How you doing, girl? How are you doing, girl? Who was that? How are you doing, girl? Someone just joined us, and I've not noticed who's joined us. No, there's no girl here. Not today. Not on a live chat. That's not for sure. Okay, fair enough. How are you doing, girl? I don't know who the girl is. Go on the Queen. Oh, that's for you, Gene. That's for you, Gene. Steve, as he likes to be called, he wants to visit Tokyo, Japan. That'd be amazing. I'd like to go to Japan. I would.
I'd love to go.
I'd love to go to Japan.
Yeah, lovely.
The kid had an assault rifle. It's becoming a common thing over there, unfortunately. It is, mate. Well, the gun laws lapse. It doesn't work. It's stupid, isn't it? It sounds like the jackie's screwed on the headset. Yes, it does. That is correct, mate.
It's not actually the jack. It's
the one on
somewhere in
your
the
right.
wire, but I can't figure it out really, can I? Because
don't worry about
makes
it,
the
man.
noise no matter
I've
what
got a
part
headset for
moves.
you. When you're down next, I'll give you an headset. Yeah, so ring the show right now. You can ring the show and talk about anything you want. 01253 670202. It's free. You can even ring from your Alexa. Your Alexa. Oh shit! I can't say it too loud. My Alexa's fucking rubbish. Does mine in. But we are live, and very rare we have Jean the Queen in for this long, do we? Jean the Queen's here tonight.
No.
Very good. She's usually on a Friday, but she's come and join us on a Wednesday for a bit of a laugh. You know what I mean?
Sometimes on a Monday. I come up about 10.
Just watch your breathing deck in the mic, mate, because you can't hear, but all I can hear is. It's really bad.
It's like you're having a go at your Declan tonight, aren't we?
I do the same,
Yeah,
Stephen.
but the thing
Mine's
is, if
called
I,
Echo
if
as well.
I sit like that, that's
better.
eventually gonna.
That's perfect.
Move, but
That's
then-
perfect.
can't
Don't
win.
move.
You can't win.
Don't move.
can
That's
you,
perfect. But don't breathe so heavy, you weirdo. It's like I'm getting
And
one of
I'm
them calls in the
fine.
80s.
And I'm fine.
Do you remember them calls in the 80s you used to get in the 90s? And you used to answer the phone because people could just ring anyone then. And you just go, show us your knickers. What knickers have you got? Like that in the background. Well, my mum used to she'd sit there and go on then. Off you go. Oh, yeah, I'm not wearing any knickers. Yeah, go on.
No, I didn't.
What's your next? I mean, and he used to hang up because he didn't know what to do. It's same when you get Jehovah's Witnesses who come around your house and you invite them in, and then you go, right, go on then, and then they turn around and they say, we've never got this far before. Terrible, isn't it? Have you not got another headset, Declan?
No.
Could it be, is it your controller or definitely your headset?
Right, so.
Because it
it's a
seems
bit
to be
of a
okay,
mystery.
mate. It
It's
seems
a
to be
bit of
all
a
right.
mystery, right? Because I had this thing the other day, right? I came on, it wouldn't work.
Wouldn't work,
right?
yeah, that's right.
So I tried it on another controller.
See, that's
still
fine
wouldn't
now.
work.
It's working fine, mate. It's working great.
Still wouldn't work on another controller. So I
I
tried
think he's
it on
doing
my
it on
phone.
purpose. I think he's doing it on purpose.
And then it worked on
just
my
off.
phone.
Oh my God, we've got a
Right.
call. No, we haven't. The call's gone. We had a call. The call's gone. Sorry about that.
Oh, dear.
The call's gone. Never mind. Go on, mate. What's she saying?
So yeah, I tried it on two controllers, didn't work. Tried it on my phone, worked. So I thought, right, that's odd. So I took it out on my phone.
Is
tried
it
on the
better now,
controller,
Ben?
Didn't work. No, I'm on about the other day.
Okay, we've
And
got
then-
a call. No, he's gone again. The call's gone again. What the hell's going on here? This is crazy. The call's gone again. I'm afraid. It's call's gone again. Never mind. All right, no problem.
So, yeah, so then I tried it on the controller again, didn't work. So then
Right.
I tried it on my original controller, then it decided to work.
Okay.
So then I thought, right, I'll take it out of that one, try it on the other one. Didn't work on the other one again, but worked on my one.
Right, I've
So
got you.
I
Don't worry
know if
about
it's
it.
The controller
It seems to
or-
be at the moment in my ear.
Seems okay.
It's okay at the moment. It's when you start moving it. We have got a call. Is he going to come off now, or are we going to actually talk to him or not? Let's find out. Good evening. You are live on the Cube Man Play show. Hello. Don't say fuck or bugger.
Hi, Mark. Sean, mate.
Hi,
Hello, Sean. This is Sean the Sheep.
How you doing?
How are you, Sean?
Fine.
Yeah,
Thanks
I'm
for
good. How you
ringing.
doing?
Thanks for ringing, mate.
Yeah, no
How are
problem.
you? Who would you like to
Yeah,
speak
no
to?
problem.
Me
I'm
or Jean
good,
for the
yeah.
moment?
Hey, anyone will do. How's Jean the Queen?
Jean the Queen's all right. She's sat
I'm
next to
fine,
me, as you can
thank
see.
you.
Sat right next
I'm
to
very
me.
She's on the show
fine, thank you.
tonight.
It's
Pardon?
me and Jean the Queen. We had Ben Watkins, 2020, who's a gamer, and we've got Declan,
Yeah.
who is he's talking as well, talking about all sorts really. But we're just having a bit of a gentle
Yeah.
chit chat tonight, and we talked about the news and things like that. And we just have a laugh
Oh, nice.
really. And we just talk about things, what's
Yeah.
been going on in the world.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
is there
well, I'm
anything?
just at a wedding actually in Marbella right now.
You're in Marbella.
You're in Marbella.
Are you watching me in Marbella?
Yeah, just at a wedding. I've just turned on and I'd seen you first, and
Wow.
I thought,
Wow.
oh, there's Jean the Queen. I thought, there's Jean the Queen. I haven't seen Jean in a long time, so I thought.
I know.
Send a little
So,
message,
is
like,
it your
and then
wedding?
You said ringing, so I'll ring
It's
you.
not your wedding, and you're
No,
ringing
it's-
us on your
it's
wedding
not
night.
my
Jesus,
wedding, no,
that'd be shit,
I'm
wouldn't it?
just, well, that'd be pretty weird, wouldn't it? But yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, thanks, Steve.
That's very
Thanks,
nice.
Stephen. So whose wedding is it?
It's my brother-in-law's.
Your brother-in-law's wedding. Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool, isn't it? So you're in Marbella, and you thought you'd ring the show, and that's brilliant, mate.
Well, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
It's very nice of you.
Yeah.
If more people could ring, that'd be even better. So, what do you think of it? Excuse me. What do you think of the setup? Do you like it?
What do you think of what?
What do you think of the setup, the showing itself, the actual thing itself? What do you think?
Got a lot of gear there, haven't you?
There's all sorts, mate.
Yeah.
Are you watching on?
Is that all in the attic? Is that in the attic?
Shh. No, it's at the mothership.
It's in the studio.
It's called the Mothership Studio, and we can't say
called
where
the Mothership?
where it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can't say where it is because it's top. It's a top secret location somewhere in England,
Right.
near Blackpool Tower. Say no more. Yeah. It is.
Someone
it
near
is.
Greg.
So, maybe. We don't talk about Greg's after the experience we had
No.
with the last person
God,
who's been my
Taking over your
who's been my co-host.
No.
Oh yeah. Oh man, we got into trouble
Hey,
because
where's
I
Carl?
said something. Carl's Carl's with his girlfriend. He's in
Chesterfield.
Chesterfield.
Is what?
In Chesterfield.
Jimmy's basement. I don't think so.
Yeah. Is he not joining us on the show tonight?
He has been
He
on.
sometimes does. He talks in the chat, and sometimes he actually jumps on it, and he jumps in the headset so we can talk to him.
Yeah.
But he's not here at the moment. He'll be
Yeah.
he'll be peed off that he's not seen you anyway.
He will be.
No,
Oh,
yeah.
bet you.
I'll have to see him soon.
No, you'll have to, mate. You'll have to.
Yeah,
You'll have-
he
you'll have
lives
to
in
come and see us.
Chesterfield now.
No.
Yeah, he's got a new
Yeah.
bird and
I've got a
everything
couple
now.
of mates here that want to say hello to you.
Really? Do we know him?
They follow the show. We've got Big Ben Ramskill.
All right, okay. They follow the
follows
show.
the
That's
show.
amazing. No, they don't
and
really.
Ray,
Just
Ray,
saying that.
Ray Filliner as well.
I'll give them all a shout out. Ray and Ben, good on you, lads.
Yeah,
Keep
Ray
it
and
up. Keep your pecker wet
Yeah.
and your pencil clean. That's what they say, isn't it?
Keep your pecker wet. So
Keep your
what
pecker
game-
wet and your
what
pencil
game's
clean.
on? Is it Call of Duty?
Sorry, what game am I on? What on?
Yeah, what game are you playing?
When I stream,
Yeah.
I don't stream
don't-
any games.
don't
I don't stream
stream
any.
games.
It's just a talk show, complete talk show. We don't do any games or
What?
nothing
I
now.
thought you did gaming.
No, not. I used to, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work for me because I'm not good enough. So I kind of give that up, and I just
He likes to
ramble on and
talk.
talk shit.
He likes
Really,
to talk.
I've got my own
Yeah.
merch, Sean. When I see you next, mate, I'll
You
give
want
you.
merch?
Yeah, I'll give you a
you want merch?
t-shirt. I'll give you a t-shirt. When I see you next,
Yeah,
you,
right,
can, you
yeah.
can wear it in Marbella.
Yeah, I'll-
How about that? Just for you.
Yeah.
How about
I
that?
love that.
How long
No
are you in
problem, mate.
Marbella for?
Well, just till Saturday.
Oh,
Saturday, that's
lovely.
nice,
Till
isn't it?
Saturday.
It's nice, isn't
Yeah,
it?
I'm already sunburned as it is. Yeah.
Oh, that's no
get
good.
plenty of cream on.
So when are you going to get married, young man?
I want to save a little money.
Good lad.
I'll be happy with a little church, but I think she wants full shebang, which is going to cost me a lot
Well,
of money. So.
first wedding, that's how it is, mate. That's how it has to be in it. A nice,
Big
you
money,
know,
big
nice
money.
church. Well, it's a few grand. They say the average wedding costs about $6,000 now, don't they? That's
I think
the
it might have gone up
average.
a little bit, actually. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
It's
if
a
you
little
want
bit expensive.
the proper stuff, like it's like some people tend. I think when I got married, it was it was a lot of money. A lot of money when I got married.
Yeah.
Was in those days. KFC
Yeah.
wedding. How about that, mate?
KFC wedding.
Can I have a KFC wedding?
KFC wedding.
Gee, I'm just saying
you'd
that.
had enough of KFC. I thought the Cooper family would have enough of KFC.
Oh, we don't do
after, what
KFC.
Carl been through.
Tell me about it. It's terrible, isn't it? It's awful.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I
it's,
didn't they? But I seen you in the Washington Post.
Who's in the Washington Post?
Sydney Tribune. Carl was. Sydney
Yeah,
Tribune.
he was. He was everywhere, wasn't he?
He
So,
went to
are you
all
watching
over
this
the
on Twitch or
world.
Facebook?
Just on my Facebook. It just come
Facebook.
up,
That's cool.
popped up.
It's working fine on Facebook, is it?
That's
Brilliantly. Brilliant. That's
Yeah,
cool,
yeah,
man. That's
yeah,
fantastic.
yeah.
That's great, mate. That's great. It's
Yeah.
really good.
Get
It's
back
nice,
on the
it's nice.
games. Get back on the games.
No, we don't do the
Get back on
gaming. Twitch gaming. It don't work for me.
No.
I've tried it. It just doesn't work. I prefer this. The people that do it now with me as well. It's talk. We just talk about stuff. It's really good.
Yeah.
And that's how. And it kind of works. It works really well.
Yeah.
I think it works really
Better.
well now. Better than it used to work. Yeah, it works
Yeah.
cool, man. It works cool. I enjoy it more as well now, and there's no pressure. There's no pressure. I just get on with it, and I can do weird stuff like I can do like
things like that and talk funny down the mic and things like that. No one knows what's going on.
And then I can go deep voice.
I can do us. It's really
cool. Anyway, sorry, mate. I'm messing about again.
Yeah, that's pretty weird.
But it's silly.
Boys with
It's silly.
toys again.
It's toys and messing about.
Are you good,
Mukbanging.
Gene? Is Gene good?
Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, fine.
Good.
Have you seen much of Matty?
How's things with you?
All right, not too bad.
Yeah.
Busy.
What,
Working in that.
What you working with now? Are you still lecturers?
I'm still an electrician. I'm working local for the first time in a while. I'm at Kirkham Prison, which is good because it's obviously local. But
Yeah.
I
Do you think
he only
he's
sent me
blagging it and
because
he's actually in Kirkham Prison?
I'm wondering whether you're in Kirkham Prison.
He liked a good fight, did Sean? Didn't you, Sean? You was a bit of a
Yes,
fighter.
you did like a good
He
fight,
liked-
didn't you?
He liked a good fight when he was young. He was a bit of a fighter.
I'm a bit
wasn't
more
he?
chilled now. I get fucking bullied by my missus. I'm a bit soft now.
Well, that's I mean, that's cool though, isn't it? It's nice, though, isn't it? It's nice.
Have
It's
you got
nice that
a-
you know. It's nice relationship. Yeah, you've been with her for a while now, haven't you? You've been here quite a while,
Yeah.
haven't you? I think.
Yeah. For a while, yeah.
So what's going on in the world
about 8 years.
that's done your head in so far, Sean? Is
Going
there
on in the
anything we
world?
can anything we can discuss?
Anything? What would you like to talk about?
Anything, mate. You tell us. It's for you to say.
Well, current affairs.
Up to you, mate.
Whatever.
Whatever you want to talk
It's all pretty
about.
messed up, innit? Well, it's all pretty messed up, innit? You know what I mean?
Which bit's messed up?
All of it.
The
All
whole
of it, like
bloody lot.
COVID. What do you think of COVID, guys? What do you think?
COVID. Yeah, well, it's
Yeah,
real.
we having it.
It's real. Yeah. I mean, it's real. Of course, it's real.
Have you been vaccinated up?
Two I have. Yeah, I've had my first two, and then I had my booster. I was quite poorly off that, and that's it. I'm not having any more. No way. That's it. That's enough.
No. Yeah, I didn't have any, guys. You know what I mean?
You've not had any, and you're allowed out in the plane and stuff
I'm
to fly.
still alive. I can't believe it, but I'm actually still alive. I didn't
Well,
think that I'd be living. But
did
I'm
you-
You
here.
have to show when you went on the plane.
Did you get COVID? Have you had it?
Yeah, I did. It's like a cold, except weaker.
How bad was it? Was it bad or good?
It was like
Did you have it?
it's like a cold.
Right.
It was a
So it didn't really
pussy
affect you
cold. I
that
call it a
much.
pussy cold.
Right.
No, it was just shit. There was nothing.
So it didn't really affect you at all. But some people, it's
Well,
killing
no.
them, mate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, I think it's
Yeah.
your age and how
Yeah,
old you
so-
are, and are you fit or are you not fit, and have you got any illnesses? Like someone like me, I kind of need the vaccines because if I got it bad, I'd be really ill. Same with Gene.
Yeah, you might have a cold really, really bad.
I was in the queue.
That'd be
But no, it's more than a cold, though, isn't it? I mean, people have been dying, mate. You know what I mean? They can't. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
People have died,
sure,
died,
yeah.
died. I understand. Everyone's entitled
Thousands
to
of
their own
people
opinion.
died,
You know what I mean?
didn't they? That was the thing.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Oh yeah, look.
Yeah. Well, I can't
Crodo.
believe you're not gaming, guys. I can't
Carl
believe you're not
Cooper
gaming.
has put, "Hi Crodo, miss you, mate."
Crodo.
What's Crodo?
Crodo, really.
What does that mean,
It's like-
Crodo?
It was a name my mate made up for me. Crodo, not Crodo. Crodo.
Crodo.
Crodo. Yeah.
It's all right.
Crodo,
Carl
yeah.
can't spell. You know what I mean?
One of my
It's
mates
terrible.
made it up for me.
Crodo.
Yeah.
That's a funny
Crodo.
name. Bit of Crodo, isn't it?
Crodo. Yeah.
Crodo.
Don't get called it a lot these days, but Crodo.
That's mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's been lovely talking to you, mate. It's been really.
Yeah.
When
It's good to
when
see
you're
you
around
both.
here next, pop up and have a brew.
Have a brew.
I will.
Go and have a brew.
I will do, yeah.
Be really nice
I
of you,
will
mate.
do. What dogs have you got running around these days? You used to have a couple of little turbos running around, didn't you?
No, it's Old English. It's deaf
Oh
though.
no, it's Old English sheepdog.
Old English sheepdog.
What was the
There
name
was a
again?
post. Oscar.
His name's Oscar.
Oscar
Did I
Wilde.
meet
'cause
Oscar? Did I meet?
think so.
Did
Yeah.
I meet Oscar?
Probably when he was a very
I
pup.
don't.
Knows Joe.
I
Do you
don't
know
remember
Joe?
him.
Do you know Joe?
I remember back in the day there was Violet, wasn't there?
Oh yeah, and then there was Rob.
You mean
Violet
Vi?
Rob.
That was
Violet
years
That was
ago.
Vi,
That
that
was at
was
bloody.
years
ago.
That's at Foul
And,
School.
Vi
Long time ago.
and
About 15,
Rob.
wasn't it?
Yeah,
There
that's
was
right.
Rob. And then there was an Old
Yeah.
English as well.
Rob
with
the knob.
both of them.
Rob the knob, yeah.
That was Paul's dog.
Pain in
Rob.
the arse, that bloody dog, wasn't he?
Yeah,
All he
it
did, he
was,
run.
yeah.
All that
He
dog
used to
did
run.
was run off and shag. That's all he did. That dog.
Mark.
He's,
Yeah.
That's what his life
Shag.
was: eating, sleeping, running off, and shagging. He had a girlfriend. We know where he used to run to because he used to go to the same houses.
Butchers in Polton.
Crazy, isn't it?
And he'd go to school sometimes.
Do you know Joe
And Paul's-
Higginbottom?
Paul's had to bring him back home.
yeah, I've heard some bad news about him, yeah.
Who?
No, knows
Not
about.
Joe.
Do you know about Joe Higginbottom? That's Carl saying that, the message.
All right.
Yeah. I think he passed away.
Oh, right, okay. Well, that's a shame. Our condolences to his family and his friends.
Yeah,
and
very,
that's awful.
Very
It's
sad.
awful.
Very sad.
Awful. Terrible news. What a shame. Awful,
Yeah,
awful shame.
so he's been all year at school.
Really? Right.
Yeah.
It's quite mad, isn't it? Wow.
Yeah, crazy.
Well, we can talk about that off air.
We can.
Another time,
You need to
can't
get on
we?
the games, though, You need to get some games on the go.
I don't do any gaming on Twitch at all now, mate,
No,
because
go
it's
on
Facebook
Twitch.
now. Facebook. I'm on Facebook, Twitch, and what's the other one?
YouTube.
I'm on YouTube.
YouTube.
Catch me anytime. Cooperman Plays, baby. You can watch all the old streams on
Cooperman
Twitch.
Plays. Hey,
Cooperman
I'll be
Plays.
back.
Cooperman Plays. Or I can
will
say,
ring you back.
Take care.
thank you very much, Sean, for your call.
And see how you're getting on, yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
come and see us, mate. Come and see us. No problem, mate. Lovely
Alright,
to hear
guys,
from you.
nice one. Good,
Take care.
good to hear from you both.
Yeah.
See you soon, mate. Nice,
Good
nice to
catch
call.
you. Have a good
Nice to meet you,
journey
dropping.
back.
And you guys.
Thanks, mate. And it's
See you later, bye.
shout out to Ben and his mate.
Ben
Nice.
Ramskill and Ray Fiddler.
I can't pronounce that second name, and I don't think you can either.
No one can pronounce that. It's French.
Ray and Ben,
Fiddler
thanks a
and
lot, mate. Shout out to you from Gene the Queen.
Yeah.
Blow my kiss,
Yeah.
Gene the Queen. Go
Yeah.
on, I dare you. Go on.
Yeah.
Yeah, hussy.
Go on,
Go on.
Have it.
Go on. Let's have it, Gene, you big hussy. Go on.
What?
Blow my kiss. Go on. Just for Ben and Ray Ray.
Have a good
Ben and
time.
Ray.
There you go. Shane, you
Have
do
a
it.
good
Thank you.
time.
I'll
That's
do
what
it.
I'm saying.
Because you never know in this day and age. For Ray and Ben. Just one for Ray, one for Ben.
One for Ray and Ben.
Look, you don't know, do you? In this day and age, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? It's all good. It's all good.
That's it.
Anything seems
good.
to go.
See you soon then, Sean.
Anything
Thanks
goes.
for
As long
ringing up.
as you don't turn
Right,
up in a
guys,
dress,
nice one.
you're all right.
Yeah, even if he does, it's fine.
Yeah.
See, even if he does, he's fine.
Take care.
He's got nice legs anyway.
See you later.
How do you know?
See you in a bit, Sean. Nice to hear from you, mate.
See you
Nice to hear
later,
from you.
Take care.
See you soon,
Bye,
mate.
all
See you
of
soon.
you.
See you soon,
Have a
mate.
lovely time.
Well, that was the good old Sean. We've not heard from Sean for years. It's nice to catch up. He's in Marbella, which is quite cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's nice, isn't it? Oh, Declan's back. Hello, Declan. How are you, mate? Are you okay,
good.
Dex?
Yeah.
That was a nice little call, wasn't it? How lovely was that?
Yeah.
It was lovely, that.
Alright.
Nice. We've not heard from good old Sean for ages. This is why it's so much better, co-host and stuff like that. It's better in the studio. It's so much better. Then you can join in with the stuff, and you kind of know, you kind of understand now, why it's so good in the studio. It's loads better, and it's brilliant. We will sort that out. Just move that mic away from your mouth a bit. All I can hear is you breathing.
Okay.
God, what have you been doing, mate? Have you been running around the stairs
Nothing,
or
I'm
something?
just,
Don't worry
just
about it,
when
mate.
I'm
It's all
sat
good.
like it.
It's all good, mate. It's all, don't worry. It's all good. It's all good.
It's getting to be a pain in the arse, this mic. It's just
I know it is, mate. Don't worry,
Don't
mate.
worry,
I've
don't
got one
worry.
for you, and don't you worry about it, mate.
Don't
I've got
worry.
a good one for you here, mate. Don't you worry about it. So sorry to hear about Joe Higginbottom. That's a shame. That's a shame. I don't know what's happened and stuff, but let's just condolences out to his family and stuff. It sounds bad, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Awful. Carl's not mentioned anything. I'm not heard from Carl about it, but yeah, that's nice. Anyway, so ladies and gentlemen, it's 8:30. We have come to towards the end of the stream, and I think we are going to get off very, very soon now.
Yeah.
Because we're having a few technical issues now with the mics and stuff like that, and it's been
Not
a great.
that bad now, is it?
Yeah, it's kind of loud, like in background breathing and things like that. It's quite. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah. I don't know.
Wait,
It's never
it might
happened
be it might be
before.
this. Give me a sec. It might be this. Hang on.
Come on.
Is that better?
Yeah, it's a little bit better, but I can, like, it's like that. I can kind of hear that all the time. It's weird. Don't worry about
anyway,
it. It's fine now. It's all good.
Yeah,
let's
we are
not
gonna get off
worry
now,
about
aren't
it.
Yeah.
Let's not worry about it. But it's been a great night tonight.
It has been good.
I'm glad I did an earlier one today, actually. I really
It's
am.
my controller charger, that's what it is.
Ah, that's what it is. That's probably what
And I
it's
can't
easy
take it
for,
out,
okay.
can I? Because it's dead, so.
Right, I've got you. Don't worry about it, mate. It's all good.
Don't
right.
worry.
So,
Don't
listen,
worry.
I've had a great time. We've all had a great time. We've had some nice phone
Yeah,
calls,
we've
and
had
I'm going to do
and
the
we've
what's
talked
it.
about some
I'm going to
serious
actually
stuff as
see if
well.
I can get the right one. Here we go. And yes, I found the right one. I always remember that in mind. Thanks for dropping in tonight. It's been fantastic tonight. We've had a great time. We've had a few viewers. We've had a few regular viewers again. Good old Stephen and a few others have joined in. A nice word from Sean. Our co-host has been fantastic tonight. So Stephen Saxons, thanks for dropping in, mate. And of course Ryan 100, thanks for dropping in, mate. Thanks to everyone who's dropped in.
FIFA King.
And the FIFA King dropped in as well. And good old Sean Cross, G Fuel Hamsters, been about.
Nice to hear.
Carl's dropped in as well. There's been a few. Ben Watkins jumped in the stream. It's been great. Thank you so much all for dropping in. It's been absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much. And I will see you all very, very soon. So it's ta-ra from me.
And it's a very good night from me. Enjoy the rest of
See
the
you
night.
later.
And it's a see you later from Ben Watkins. I did say your name, Ben Watkins, about me. Yeah, I did say you plonker.
Yes, you did.
So thank you all for joining the four of us. Thank you and
Declan.
good night, everyone. Thank you for dropping in. It's been absolutely fantastic. See you soon.
Studio. Running. Live in the studio, coming at you like Rey Mysterio, whipping up kicks like Bruce Lee. You really thought he was the baddest? No, that's me. I'll kick you in the knee. We don't play around here. Cooper Man Plays podcast, knock your socks off, raise the roof like Messi with his lefty down the wing. Don't mess about or anything. He always delivers like Amazon Prime. He's on time. He's always on the grind, a big stepper. And he also does the webinar for me. Yeah. So whatever. Yeah.
Why you being a dickhead fool?
Just so you know, I didn't mean to actually press that song at the end. My apologies. Thank you very much.
Superman plays.
Coverman Plays Experience.
From the weapon in the studio. Running. Live in the studio, coming at you like Rey Mysterio, whipping up kicks like Bruce Lee. You really thought he was the baddest? No, that's me. I'll kick you in the knee. We don't play around here. Cooper Man Plays podcast, knock your socks off, raise the roof like Messi with his lefty down the wing. Don't mess about or anything. He always delivers like Amazon Prime. He's on time. He's always on the grind, a big stepper. And he also does the webinar for me. Yeah. So whatever.